What's up, everybody?
Wait, no.
Oh, it said, and you're live.
Okay, God.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ortiz.
And I'm Dean.
Big show today. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell before anything. Follow us on all of our socials in that description. We have a big show today. First show since the All-Star break. Yesterday was the first day of NBA basketball since the All-Star break. Obviously, happy to have basketball back. It was a little, 5-6 day absence of it. So
It's very sad.
obviously, I started itching. I needed to bet a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I needed some sort of NBA games.
You degenerate.
I needed some sort of NBA games. So that leads me into this. I think we need to give these people our picks for our...
Give the people what they want.
What they want.
Give these
What
people
they
our
need.
picks for our...
So this is BallGame bets.
Wow. Seamless.
Yeah. Yeah, Dean really
Get
messed me
started,
up there.
buddy.
Oh, me? Sure. All right. So my first leg of the parlay, I've got the New York Knicks covering the spread of -2 against the Washington Wizards. I've got Jimmy Butler to score 20 points. Darius Garland to make it to make it 3, and DeAndre Ayton to put up 15 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wonderful.
Talking was hard.
Yo, can I pause us real quick on the ball game bets?
Sure.
Wow. Colin. Broncos QB Russell Wilson had his own office on the second floor, the same floor where coaches and executives worked, which created an unusual team dynamic per The Athletic. The players were always on the first floor. They never really came up to the second floor. The report also says Nathaniel Hackett was too accommodating and Wilson had too much influence.
So basically, he wasn't friends with anyone.
You know Sean Payton
Yeah.
just came in there and said, fuck all
Yeah.
this. That shit ain't happening no more.
He kicked him
Go
out.
said,
sit
"Get
down.
your ass
he
in the
said, "Go
fucking
sit
locker room."
downstairs.
He said, get your ass in the locker room. boy."
Realistically, if you're gonna be like a leader of a team, and you're
Yeah,
like,
you have
yeah,
to be
no, you
with
guys
it,
have to
yeah.
be downstairs, but I have my own office.
Yeah.
It's a little strange.
That's
How,
true.
if you're Russ, how do you let that happen?
He,
Or
probably,
that-
he honestly
or-
probably
Let it
bought
happen. He asked for an office, probably.
Yeah.
They probably didn't say, here's an office.
but-
He probably
but
paid
how
for
do
an
you
office,
do
honestly.
that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Anyways.
Be the quarterback of your goddamn team.
For my ball game bet, I got RJ Barrett to score 15 plus against the Wizards, the Chicago Bulls to cover the alternate spread plus 8.5 against the Nets, the Suns to cover -2.5 against the Thunder, and Paul George to score 20 points against the Kings.
Knicks money line, Hawks money line, Bucks money line, Timberwolves money line.
Nice.
Solid.
Boom.
I have Porzingis to score 20 plus. I have Devin Booker to score 20 plus. I have Kawhi to score 20 plus, and I have the over in the Rocket Golden State Warrior game at 231.
I have Devin Booker, Shea, and Mikal Bridges to score 20 plus, and the New York Knicks money line tonight.
Yeah.
Ball game bets.
That is a ball game bet.
And that was BallGame bets.
That was ball game
And I have the
bets.
over in the Good. Rocket.
Yeah, I think
What are
they,
the
I think they had a good idea.
standings?
That
Are
was-
still super close, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I said them last week.
Yeah,
I know.
well,
I just forget.
Do you want me to say them again?
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
second half
sure.
of the season.
Why not? Why not? Update the people.
All right.
Give what they want.
In the lead, we got Chris at 6-11. Second place, we got me. Second place is me at 5-12. Tied for third is Maddie Jane Dean at 4-13, and last is Ortiz at 3-14.
All right.
I need a big time win this week.
Hey, I'm coming.
Yeah,
I had one win at one point.
Oh, you
now
bastard.
I have 3.
that's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Y'all said.
Y'all said.
Y'all said, bro. Talk about.
You are some idiots, bro.
Did we
okay.
wanna? What were we gonna say?
No. What were you about to say?
Did we want to talk about the games last night?
Of course.
We could definitely talk
Nah.
about that game. Yeah, for sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were basketball games.
There were some basketball.
We're a
games played
basketball
last night.
podcast, so
There were some
Alright.
good games played last night.
There were some
there
good
were some
games.
solid
Yeah.
games.
Did you wanna go first?
The Lakers were not one of them, by the
Yeah.
way.
Hey, you want to talk about the Lakers?
I mean, we could.
We could talk about the Lakers.
we could talk about the
D'Angelo
Lakers a
Russell
little
got hurt last
bit.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sprained his ankle.
That was rough.
Pray for my boy.
I feel
He ain't do nothing wrong.
I feel it was a good sign for the Lakers. The first quarter was pretty ass for them. Same with the Warriors. The Warriors were ass the whole game. But I think it was a good sign that the Lakers' depth kind of showed up last night,
Bro.
while LeBron and AD didn't.
Malik fucking Beasley.
Yeah.
Got. Oh my God.
If-
He was on a burner last night.
If that Lakers team played a game like that without the acquisitions they made prior to the deadline, they would have lost by like
Yes,
40.
by like 40.
Yeah.
It would have been a close game against a team that you should have blown out.
Yeah.
So
They won by what, like 20?
they won by 20 plus. Yeah. They won by 20 plus.
There was a clip that came about that.
Lakers won by 13.
Well, it was 20 plus
Probably,
when it
yeah,
mattered.
probably,
yeah.
Garbage
yeah.
time,
Yeah.
it went down.
There was a clip that came out after the game, and a camera caught AD telling LeBron, like, yo, like, we've never been up this much at this point in the game. Like, it's been forever. and LeBron was like, fuck yeah, bro. Like, that shit was, they posted that shit somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it. But
Nah, they have a much improved squad. And I forgot, I think it was Michael Malone who said it. He said, whoever ends up playing them, if they make the playoffs as the 7 or 8 seed, it's going to be trouble. Like, you're not going to want to see them in the playoffs.
and they might get the 6th seed or the 5th seed, too.
I mean, yeah,
They're not that
the
far
West,
back.
the West is super
Well,
close.
yeah.
They could work themselves up.
Yeah, everyone that they have to get above lost last night.
Bro, if we get a Clippers-Lakers first-round series, oh my God. Oh
Everyone
my
that they
God.
have to get above lost last night, and they're still in 13th.
Well, yeah. They're like a game behind.
It's a slow grind.
Yeah.
How many
Slow grind.
games are-
There's
how many
20
games are they
games
back?
left in the
They're
season.
3.5 behind.
3.5 is doable.
3.5 in 20 games is definitely doable.
Yeah.
That's
It
so doable.
Could be doable.
But the Lakers got to go on like a godly run.
Well, not. If you have 20 games, I'd say realistically you probably have to go 13-7 or 14-6.
They're already a game
To have
behind
a
the
shot.
play-in. Like, they'll definitely do that.
Okay.
They're only...
You don't know that for sure, but yes.
They
I
can
know.
get above the
Most likely will.
Trailblazers.
Yeah. The Trailblazers,
Didn't Dame
the
like
Thunder.
take a night off last night?
Yes, he did.
Uh-huh.
For
He
what?
didn't play last night.
Why?
He was writing another freestyle.
Their
Yeah.
plane was. I give him a pass on that. Their plane was like
Late.
stuck
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
a
for like 7
blizzard
hours.
for hours and hours.
He wrote freestyle.
The game shouldn't have even happened, quite frankly.
So
Yeah, I
why did
agree.
everybody else play but he didn't?
I don't know. Well, not everyone else.
It's your
Jeremy
superstar.
Grant didn't play either.
It's also your superstar. You
Okay,
just-
but you're also trying to make the playoffs with 20 games left.
Maybe he's not loyal
Dean
anymore.
ain't for the whole fucking.
He's not
I don't
you
loyal.
think
guys
the
not
game.
agree?
I just don't think
I
the
mean,
game should have happened
I-
in
No,
general.
I
agree
agree,
with
but
Chris.
it did, and you're in a tight playoff race. You should probably be playing your best players. No,
I guess maybe
star
he just
player?
enjoyed the All-Star break so much, and he was like, "Damn, I want some more of this."
Nah, I do get what you're saying though, Dean.
but that's
Man
the
had
fucking
6
problem.
days off essentially.
right,
in that.
right, and then you're not hurt, and you're like, oh yeah, no, taking off, and everybody else got to play.
I mean, look, the Blazers are fucking.
Cam
they're
Reddish had a good
garbage
game.
anyway, so it is what it is.
Cam Reddish has been having some good games with the Blazers,
Cam Reddish,
averaging like 15 points so far with them.
Cam Reddish is
expected
mid,
it.
bro. Unfortunately, I just think he's mid.
He's
So-
been playing good.
Oh, I hope he does. I want to see Cam Reddish succeed, bro. But I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
will.
His biggest problem is consistency. If we could see it for like
He had-
10 games in a row,
He had
then I'll be
24,
happy.
4 and 4. I'll take that out of Cam Reddish all day, every fucking.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that out of most NBA players all day,
right,
every
that's what I'm
day.
saying. Yeah,
So unless you're a superstar, I'm not happy with 24 and 4 and
Matisse
4.
had 5.
Matisse's ass, bro. Matisse is unplayable. The idea of
5
Matisse
shots.
Thybulle
2 for
is
5.
the idea of Matisse Thybulle is so much better than the player itself. Like it's just a wrap now. Like he's unplayable on offense. Honestly, he reminds me of myself
Excuse me,
on a basketball court.
That's fair.
a little bit.
Reminds me of myself on a basketball court. So yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is. That was the trade. Kind of just made no sense for Matisse too. I mean, they offloaded wings and then got Matisse Thybulle back and Cam Reddish instead of Josh Hart, who, by the way, has been hooping his ass off for the New York Knicks.
We'll see it again tonight. I'm excited.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm very happy that we have Josh Hart. man.
You're funny, bro.
Jakob Pertl's been balling, bro. He dropped 21 and 18 last night against the New Orleans Pelicans. The Raptors beat the Pelicans
He's
115.
he's gonna get himself paid this offseason, bro. He's really gonna get himself paid this offseason. There are rumors that he's
Yeah, he
gonna get like
deserves
18 to 20 a season. I'm like, that's fucking crazy though.
You guys see Chris Boucher dunk from the fucking free throw line
Yeah,
last night?
I did.
In game, bro.
Yeah,
oh my
not.
fucking god, bro. He was
Pretty good.
flying.
I gotta find.
Yeah, no, it
He
was
was like
So-
foot in, but
Yeah,
It's pretty
I mean,
sick.
Like an airplane,
bro. But
Yeah.
like they're in game to be
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Pretty impressive.
like a bird. Go.
Grizzlies, Sixers.
Grizzlies Sixers was crazy.
They
Especially
got
that
into a
quarter.
fight, right?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
No,
Into the
they
game.
didn't get into a
Yeah.
fight.
I mean, not like-
they exchanged some shoves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
started like
That's-
right
that's a
at the beginning
disagreement.
of the game.
Grizzlies
between Harden
are-
and,
There was a
Dillon
rebuttal.
Brooks.
Desmond Bain played well.
Grizzlies talked.
He had a
oh,
good
shit.
first quarter.
And
He
then
had,
fell
like,
off.
Yeah, he had 20 points in the first quarter, and then
Finished with 25.
yeah.
Very good, bro.
James Harden showed again why he should have been an All-Star. 31, 7, and 7. Joel Embiid, 27, 19. Holy fuck.
And 6 blocks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Six,
That
and
yeah,
six,
Crazy
ass-
block on
six
shot at the end of
assists,
the
too.
game.
Sick, yeah.
The rim protection was crazy in that game.
Mhm.
The Grizzlies need offense. The Grizzlies' offense is very suspect.
The Grizzlies aren't good,
The
bro.
Grizzlies needed to be humble.
I'm
Aren't
saying that they're mid, bro. They're mid.
They're
Grizzlies
they're
are good.
they're 4-11 in their last 15
They're mid.
since the Shannon Sharp incident.
I would take a bunch of teams in the West over them.
I
personally.
agree.
I agree
Title
too,
contenders.
but
know?
Like who? Who are you taking over them?
I'm taking the Nuggets. I'm taking the Clippers. I'm taking the Suns. I'm taking the Mavericks.
Yes, I'm
Healthy
sorry.
Warriors.
Say that again. You're taking the Nuggets, Clippers.
Nuggets, Clippers, Suns, Mavericks.
People ain't gonna
Healthy
like.
Warriors.
I'm
not
not taking a healthy
I'm not
Warriors
taking-
over
No.
Grizzlies.
The Warriors looked so bad last night. I don't think even Steph can
Healthy.
save them right now.
I'm taking a healthy Warriors, and people aren't gonna like this, but I'm still gonna ride this bandwagon. I'm taking a fully healthy current Lakers
All right,
squad
good. Me
over
too.
the fucking
Agreed.
Grizzlies.
Completely
bro.
agree. Yeah.
Why
Give
do
me
you
a healthy
completely agree?
Lakers
Yeah.
squad
Healthy.
over these Grizzlies, bro.
Yes, they would
Listen,
sweep them in a series.
I love
They're not
LeBron
sweep
as
them,
much
but
as the next guy,
I don't think they'd sweep them, but I think
They'd
they're
beat-
winning
they could
in
beat them in
five.
five,
I
yeah.
think they're winning in 5.
but the Lakers have showed me nothing so far. They,
fine.
Yeah, I mean,
give
they
me
played
a
3
few
games.
straight games of playing
If we're
good
gonna have to
basketball.
talk
That's
about fully healthy, then I'm taking a fully healthy Grizzlies team with Steven Adams
Right.
when they
Yeah.
were competing for the 1 seed in the West.
I mean, I'm
We
not
can't-
against the fact that again, yes,
We can't
obviously
forget
you can say
that.
I know.
They were
And if we're
like
talking
they've been
fully
bad
healthy,
lately,
I don't
but
think Steven Adams changes what I think that the Lakers can beat the Grizzlies, though.
I agree.
fully healthy, you got the Pelicans too. Zion hasn't played.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying
They were top
But-
seed before.
I can
before he
play
got hurt.
Steven Adams off the floor with the Lakers. I could play Anthony. Anthony Davis will fucking eat that man's lunch.
Are you
He will
sure? I
take
really
that
haven't seen
man's
Anthony Davis
fucking
eat anybody
lunch.
off
you got the
floor
wrong idea
recently.
of Anthony Davis.
I'm
my
telling
friend.
y'all right now, Anthony Davis, come playoff time, will be a different animal.
All respect to Anthony Davis, he's looked pretty bitch made lately. He looks like a fucking deer in headlights. Like he looks like he forgot how to
He's
play
not
basketball.
eating anyone's lunch.
No.
for sure.
Nah, he's in a bro. They're gonna fuck some people up in the playoffs. Everyone's gonna realize in the playoffs that
It's crazy that we're talking about a team that's a 13 seed.
It's a new
Sweeping-
team.
it is a new
Not
team,
even
dude.
4 games under
team.
500.
Bro, I'm just saying, Malik Beasley is
a
exactly what
good
they fucking
player.
needed.
Yeah.
They're 2 seeds under the
That
Oklahoma
man-
City Thunder, a Wemby team.
That man is just running
No,
off
this
screens,
team isn't.
firing.
They're trying to make up for what the other team did.
What?
This new Lakers team is trying to get out of what the other Laker team did.
Other Laker team.
This
they
team
got
isn't the
3
13th
players.
seed.
They got 3 players
Yes.
and got rid of Russell Westbrook. They also no,
They got 4 players, yeah.
5 players. Rui, Mo,
Rui, yes,
and then
Rui.
them 3.
You act like Mo
Yeah,
Bamba
Rui.
moves any kind
No,
of needle.
but they're
Relax.
5 new players on the team.
Three guys that
They
actually
are
play.
5 new players, but they are still.
That also doesn't help your
And
case.
They're 5
They're
very
still
good players. Well, not 5 very good players.
They're
Actually,
3 good.
actually,
Right.
They're 5 players that are
3
playing
very
for them.
good
I
role
never
players.
said their roster didn't get better from the trade deadline. Their roster improved, but they are still the 13th seed.
No, I'm
with
not disagreeing
20
with the fact that
games
they're-
remaining in the season.
Again, I'm not saying
And
that
the
they're-
whole reason that they are the 13th seed is not because of Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly.
No,
But
I'm
it's
not
okay
saying
that they're the 13th seed when them and the 3 seed is separated by only 5 games.
But they've been separated by only 5
But
games
I know,
all
but
season.
now they're a
5
better
games in the
team.
NBA is a lot.
Bro, I don't even need
don't
the
have to-
Lakers. Bro,
they don't have
first
to
of all,
go
I
for the
don't
3
need the
seed.
Lakers going to the 3 seed. If they get to the fucking 7 seed and they
Yeah.
face the Grizzlies in the first round,
Yes.
I swear to
think
God,
will
I
pick them
would
to
put
win.
all my
Yes.
money on the Lakers winning.
Agreed. Yes.
Wow. You heard it
Yes.
here first.
I agree.
Against the Kings?
I
Yeah.
would
No,
bet
Kings
so
and
much money
Grizzlies,
against
yes.
any of you.
Not the Grizzlies, bro.
Yes.
Not the Grizzlies.
I would personally.
I don't think they beat the Grizzlies.
if both
both
teams
teams
are
are fully
fully
If they,
healthy,
if they
I'm
play one of
taking
them in the
Lakers.
first round, I will put a lot
Give
of
me
money on
Jaren
the
Jackson
Lakers.
on Anthony Davis all day, or Steven Adams.
Okay,
Give it to
who's
me.
guarding LeBron? Have fun.
Either one of
Have
the other.
fun.
Steven Adams on
Dylan
AD.
Brooks has. I don't like Dylan Brooks as a player, but Dylan Brooks will at least get on
give
your
him
skin.
fits.
He's not gonna stop LeBron. LeBron's still gonna get his 25, 10, and 10, whatever LeBron's gonna get.
But also, no one's stopping Ja either. It goes
Okay,
both
who's-
ways.
Bro, Ja has not been as good for the second.
Okay, Anthony Davis hasn't been good all season.
And I have
You still got
LeBron,
LeBron
fucking James.
You do have LeBron, but Ja's been
LeBron
great. LeBron
fucking
was
James.
Ja was an all-star
That hasn't meant
starter.
anything in
Like,
3
what are we
years.
talking about? Ja hasn't been good.
Okay, Ja is not LeBron.
I'm not saying he's LeBron, but the same way you're saying no one's guarding LeBron, no one on the Lakers is guarding fucking Ja, bro.
I can have an easier time stopping Ja
I'm
Morant.
not saying you can't,
No,
but
I
you're
know,
not
I know,
going
I
to
know.
stop him. You're talking about having an easier time stopping him. You're not going to stop him. Who's stopping Ja Morant?
This man has 7 for 22 games, probably like every 3 games.
So does
like
Anthony Davis, bro.
Okay,
Fine, but
but
Ja's the number
LeBron
one.
doesn't.
Anthony Davis
AD isn't.
disappeared.
LeBron does not. Anthony Davis doesn't need to be the fucking best player on the team every night.
He
I
kind
don't
of does,
need that.
though. He
No,
kind
I
of
don't.
does. Because
Come
LeBron James is
playoff time,
38 years old.
Bro.
And you know what? LeBron James doesn't
still
always
playing
show
like
it.
the
And
best player in the
Grizzlies
league.
have also shown the ability to win games when Ja Morant doesn't have a great game. The Grizzlies' entire franchise is not predicated on these past 20 games.
Right.
I'm cool.
It's not.
If D'Angelo Russell is healthy too, to have him as my third option on this team, I'm fucking happy with
I
that.
love
I think you're
D'Lo,
missing
but he
the point.
looked so bad
I
last
agree
night,
with you that the Lakers
But he
are
played
better
like a
than they
quarter.
were.
and he had like 4 turnovers.
But the
bro.
Grizzlies have
happens.
also been a top 2 seed in the Western Conference for the past 2 seasons.
No, I know, but I know
They're
that.
a great team.
But I've been saying, in my opinion, they're fraudulent. I think they're a fraudulent team. If you got a second star, legit, no
Right,
offense
so
to
if they're
Jaren.
fraudulent, what are the Lakers, who are the 13th seed?
Come playoff time, I would rather put my money on the Lakers
Yes,
than the Grizzlies.
I
trust
agree.
them more.
That's fair.
I trust them more.
That's
in
fair.
the playoffs.
That's fair. I'd probably agree with that. That
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
LeBron
That's what I'm
James.
saying.
But
We
you're
beat them in the
you're saying
playoffs.
they'd beat them in 5. The Grizzlies have no chance. That because that's not the
I don't think they have
case.
no chance, but I think they'd be.
You guys
5.
said they
I
have
mean, I don't
no
think-
chance
look,
and they beat them in
realistically,
5.
nobody has
Yes.
no
I think that's
fucking
fucking
chance.
crazy, bro.
Realistically, nobody has no fucking chance. That's obviously us just saying that because we're just
You're saying you
that
put
like-
your life savings on it.
You
So
said
that's
would.
you
You
saying
said
that
would.
they,
God.
right. So
Would,
that's
'cause I have
essentially saying
LeBron
that they have
fucking
no
James.
chance.
Because
Not
I have
really.
LeBron
I just
James.
believe in it that.
If
That
you're
much.
putting your life savings on something,
If I have
that
D'Angelo
means
Russell,
that the team. We know who they fucking
I
have
have
on their team,
D'Angelo
bro.
Russell,
You keep
I'm
saying the.
taking
It just
it.
means I'm
The
a
Grizzlies
degenerate.
have John Morant. The Grizzlies have Jaren Jack. Are we just going to name their rosters? You keep
No.
saying who they have on their team.
I'm saying if I have a healthy
we fucking
D'Lo,
know who they have
I'm
on their
taking
team,
them.
bro.
I don't give a fuck.
We
I'm
know-
taking the Lakers in a 7-game series against the
You
Memphis
said that
Grizzlies
already.
'cause
You
they're
said that already, and you're
frauds.
saying their fucking team. You're
So
saying the
tell me-
Lakers
tell
have
us
D'Angelo
why.
Russell. The Lakers have Anthony.
Tell-
we
tell
know
us
who they
why.
have on
Because
their
I
team.
have
Without
LeBron
just
James and
naming the
Anthony
players.
Davis. That's it. That's all I need to do.
Why are they? Why are
They
they
have
going to
those
break down
players,
the
and they're the
Grizzlies?
13th seed.
Yeah. Why are they going to break down the Grizzlies?
But now those players have depth.
Tell me.
What?
Tell me why LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to beat the
Because their
Grizzlies.
roster around them fits.
Just because the players.
Fits
Stop
more.
telling me about the players.
What the
and
fuck
Tell
do
me what
you
they're going to do
mean?
on the basketball court,
What is
bro.
the strategy? What are they going to do that it's going to throw the Grizzlies, who've been, like I said, a number 2 seed in the Western Conference, the tough Western Conference for the past 2 seasons? What are the Lakers going to do to beat them in a 5-game series, other than naming the roster?
You space them out, especially now because you have some shooters.
Right.
And that's it. That's all it takes.
Who
You
are
just
the
space
some
LeBron
shooters?
James
You
and
just
Anthony
space-
Davis in a pick and roll with fucking shooters around them. That's really all you need to do. You're not stopping that.
So name the shooters. You got Malik Beasley.
Austin Reeves can shoot the ball.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell can shoot the ball. Stop
Not
it, bro. He was
consistently.
shoot-
Not
Crazy.
consistently.
Oh
You're
my
crazy.
God,
He's not
bro. He's shooting
consistent.
Better than what they
39%
had,
from 3
bro.
this season.
They had
Like, what the
nothing.
fuck
You're not
are
going
you
to count
talking
as
about?
D'Angelo Russell to be your shooter around LeBron James. When you're naming shooters, you're going to say
He's shooting 39% on
So
like
why
over
can't-
7 attempts.
why
What do you
can't-
mean I'm not counting him as a shooter?
So why can't the Grizzlies space the Lakers out and run pick and roll?
Who's stopping John in pick and roll?
I'm
Jaren Jackson
less
Jr.
concerned about Ja Morant in a pick and roll
We
than I am LeBron
understand
James.
that
I'm
that
just saying.
LeBron is more of a threat than Ja Morant. We're
That's
not
obvious.
we're not delusional.
We
But
know.
the Grizzlies team is better. They're deeper.
it's
They
just,
probably
that's a fact. That's a straight fact.
I don't know, man.
Roster up and down.
They're
you
better
think the
defensively.
Lakers are-
I don't necessarily agree.
Jaren
with that. I
Jackson's
think
better defensively than
I think
Anthony
after
Davis.
these 20, I think after these 20 games, we might feel differently about that.
I don't even like the Grizzlies. I think they have a terrible attitude, but I do think they would not go down in 5 against the fucking Lakers.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
Lakers in
lost,
6.
but I wouldn't be surprised if they won.
It's just
Like,
crazy to me that you guys
the
are making
life
it like a
savings is-
2 seed for the past 2 seasons. So it's not fraudulent if maybe if it was
their
just
regular season success could be one thing, bro. I just don't think.
right, but
come
we're
playoff
talking
time,
about
they're
a
built-
13 seed, a team that missed the playoffs last year, a team that got bounced in the first round the year before.
But they're not that team anymore.
Exactly. They
But
have
what-
a much
what-
better roster construction
Yes, the
around them
roster
right
is
now.
better, but
But that's really all it takes when you
That's
have
all that
LeBron
matters.
James and Anthony Davis. That's
not
that's what I'm
all
trying to say.
If
though.
that was all it took, they would have been better than the 13 seed. You can't. The whole blame of why
their
they are
best
the
shooter was
13
Austin
seed
Reeves.
is not Russell Westbrook, bro, and the
I'm not saying
roster
it was,
construction.
but they have a better
Anthony Davis was
roster.
in and out of the You can't trust Anthony Davis. Like that
We're saying
matters.
fully healthy though. If they're fully healthy, we will take the Lakers to beat the Grizzlies. That's what we're
But
saying.
the Grizzlies are the better team when fully healthy. That's where you're losing me.
But in a playoff series, I have the 2 best players in
You
said
don't,
playoff
no.
series.
You
Yes, I do. Anthony
If
Davis
everyone's
is
healthy,
still
you have
better
two
than
best
Past
players.
2
Ja
years,
Morant.
Ja Morant is better than Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis has been hurt.
Well, yeah.
That matters. And when he's on the
one
court,
time
he
of the
shows up
season-
and then disappears.
The one time in the season when AD was healthy, he was playing like the best player in the league.
He was
Not the
for
one time.
10-game stretch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's been
John
healthy.
Morant
That's
has
the
been
best- that's
doing
the best
this
he's
for
had.
2
10
years,
games.
bro.
I know he
To a
has.
consistent
But
Ja
we're
Morant.
saying fully healthy. We're not saying like the Lakers, they'll beat the Grizzlies. We're saying if they stay healthy, they will beat them. If they stay healthy, hopefully AD is playing like that AD or a little bit worse. Not like shit.
Bro, I don't
Over the
need-
past 3 years, LeBron at his best and Anthony Davis at his best has been when one of them wasn't on the court, too. Just so you guys know. Because that matters, right?
I still,
We're talking about
matters,
them at their
but-
best. Their
don't-
best has been when one of them wasn't on the court.
I don't need Anthony
They haven't
Davis
been at their
averaging
best
30
when-
points per game, bro. I don't need that.
What do you need?
like-
I need AD giving me 25, 26. If LeBron's giving me 25,
and has
26, I
AD
now
shown
trust
over the
that
past 2-3
supporting
years that
cast.
he's doing that consistently?
In the playoffs, I firmly believe
In
he
the
will.
playoffs where they haven't been the past 2 years.
Okay, and your point. This is a different roster now. That's what I'm trying to get
A
across. This is
roster that's
very
still the
different
13th
roster.
seed.
And
A
was still
roster
only
that's the
constructed
13th seed because they played 3 games
and they were
together.
still only put
essentially.
together a week ago.
About a
They're
week
not
ago,
figuring it out in
exactly.
20 games.
Exactly.
They're
Bro,
not.
That's the point.
Bro, if anyone can figure this shit out in 20 games, we've seen LeBron overhaul his entire fucking team at the trade
2018,
deadline
bro.
and go to the fucking finals.
ass.
Obviously, sure, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, this is a different LeBron James." He didn't have Anthony
And it was
Davis.
a different
It is a different
conference he
LeBron.
was
It's also a
playing
different
in.
conference, but at the same time, bro, again, I'm not asking him to go to the finals. I'm not going to predict the Lakers go to the finals. I predicted the Lakers beat the Memphis
No.
Grizzlies.
You predicted the Lakers completely wash the Memphis. Don't just say beat.
I predict in 5 or 6 games.
No.
that the Lakers,
You said they sweep or in 5, and you
Well, I
put
didn't
your
say
life.
sweep.
No, yes, you did.
yes,
You
you
said
did.
sweep
Yes, you
or
did.
in
You
5,
said sweep
and you
or in
said I'd
5.
put my life savings on it.
I'd put my life savers on the life savings on the Lakers,
On the Lakers to
beating
win.
the
Not
Grizzlies
in 5.
Not
For
in
them to win.
5.
I
I'm not
think
going
they
to put
would
my
win in
fucking
5.
life savings on 5 games.
I
Hell
have
fucking
I have
no.
a question. So if they would beat the Grizzlies, who else would the Lakers beat in the West?
Everyone.
Who don't they
Everyone
beat?
besides the Nuggets,
Who
because the
don't
Nuggets
they
have
beat?
Nikola Jokic.
Who don't they beat? Nuggets, Clippers. Nuggets, Clippers.
Suns.
Suns. That's 3.
I think they have a chance against anyone else.
I agree.
So the Lakers are the 4th best team.
I'm saying
In
they
the
have a
when
chance.
fully healthy.
But why the
Lakers are
Grizzlies
4th
other
best team in the conference.
instead of those other
Yes.
why the Grizzlies instead of the Clippers? That's what I'm at. Because you're not saying anything about basketball. All you're saying is
I would
the players they have on their team and they space them out and run a pick and roll. Like that's why can't they just space out the Clippers and run a pick and roll versus the Clippers?
You have
or the
better
Nuggets.
You have far better defenders.
What about the Nuggets?
You have the ability to switch.
What about the
I'm not-
Nuggets? The Nuggets don't have
Nuggets
defenders.
the Nuggets is different. The Nuggets is slightly different. But the
What's
Clippers
different about
have
it?
have a lineup where you can run 1 through 5, where it's all guys that are 6'7" and are capable of switching 1 through 5. That is why the Clippers are so dangerous.
No one's switching 1 through 5 in the playoffs, first of all. And if Anthony Davis is as good as you're saying he is, LeBron James is as good as you're saying he is, it doesn't matter about switches because the Grizzlies, aside from Ja, have 2 through 5 who could essentially switch and guard in the pick and roll. The Grizzlies have been the 3rd best defense in the NBA over the season.
consistently.
They've been the 3rd best defense in the NBA. Their defense isn't going to just get shredded and give up 130 to the Lakers, bro. The Lakers aren't just going to run a pick and roll, and the Grizzlies are going to have no idea
but
how
the
to
Grizzlies
guard
are
it.
also not a very good half-court offense, period. But
I'm not talking-
What does that
But
do with the
I know,
defense?
but I'm saying it also takes the other side of the ball. It also
I
takes the other
agree.
side of the ball
The
as well.
Grizzlies- but-
I think the Lakers.
But your whole argument has been
will
predicated
be able to
on-
score more points than the Memphis Grizzlies in a 7-game series. In 4
But I
out of
just-
those 7 games, the Lakers will
what is-
score more points.
Okay, but what is The basketball.
That's for Darvin Ham to figure out,
No,
not for me.
But
That's for LeBron James to figure
so
out,
the Grizzlies
not for me.
are better on defense than the Lakers. And the Grizzlies, you can make the case, are better offensively. I'd take the Lakers offensively, but you can make the case for the Grizzlies. But the Grizzlies clear defensively. So what is going to happen in that series? That the Lakers are going to score more points than the. What are the Lakers doing?
I personally don't think it's as clear as we think it is on defense, especially now. It's an improved roster. It's D'Angelo Russell a stopper? No, but I can at least. Dennis Schroeder's solid point of attack defender.
He's
Austin
been there.
Reeves, solid defender.
They've been there.
I'm fully aware of that, but Jared Vanderbilt changes things for you defensively too. And you may not think that.
I think Jared Vanderbilt's pretty good, but do you jump from the 18th, 19th best defense in the NBA to a top 5 defense in the NBA?
I think you jump to a top 12 defense.
Right,
and
but
that
the
comes
Grizzlies
along
are a
with being-
top
with
3
one player?
defense.
with an entire roster overhaul, but just in general.
But
and
the
then
Grizzlies are a
Mo
top
Bamba
three
the other guys they got
and Mo
aren't-
Bamba in those 10 to 15 minutes is better than Thomas Bryant on the defensive side of the ball.
Everyone's
as well.
better than
That's
Thomas
just
Bryant.
simple. Thomas Bryant is the worst defensive center in the entire NBA. That's
Mo
simple.
Bamba wasn't playing
Mo Bamba actually played last night,
on the Orlando Magic.
bro. I can take 10 minutes of Mo Bamba,
But
and I'll be cool with that.
so the Lakers are currently the 18th, 19th, something like that, best defense in the NBA. The Grizzlies are 3rd. The Lakers' offense sucks. Will it be better? Yes. Because why? They have shooting. So it will improve. The Grizzlies' offense the half-court offense needs work. It's very suspect, I agree. But the Grizzlies overall as an offense, they're not bottom 15. They're top 15.
But again,
Way to top 3 defense.
I think for the remainder of this season, we're talking about a 10th best defense in the NBA from the Lakers, which is solid, which is fine.
But where are you pulling that number from?
Okay, but if they're
How?
18th
It's a prediction.
currently, if they're 18th, bro, what the fuck do you mean? Where am I pulling this number from? I'm not crunching shit on my fucking calculator saying, oh shit, they're gonna be fucking and this, and that. No, bro, I'm just telling you, I think
They're not jumping up
I think
8,
from
9
what I've
spots
seen in these
in
couple
20
of
games.
I think that the Lakers can be a top 10 defense, along with the fact
They're not
that
going
they can
to.
be.
He's not
Anthony
saying they're
Davis
finishing
and
a top
LeBron
10
James,
defense.
they're not gonna
He's
finish.
saying the second half of the season.
Bro,
they
I
will be a
fucking know
top
what
10
he's saying.
defense.
Thanks. I don't need you to fucking explain it. Thank you.
It sounds like you don't know what he's saying.
I know exactly what he's
It
saying.
sounds as
The
though you're
last
not
20 games of the season, they're going to be
comprehending
top
what words
10
I'm
in
putting
fucking
together.
defense. I know what you're saying. I
said-
understand. It's not going to happen.
Why?
My whole thing is just like, if the Lakers beat the Grizzlies in a series, I'm not going to say, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. There's no way the Lakers just beat the Grizzlies in this series. But your guys' whole argument in the beginning of this was, and I'm going to restate it again because you guys are going to say you disagree. We didn't say that. The Lakers beat the Grizzlies easily. The Grizzlies have no chance. That's what your guys' argument was in the beginning, and that's where you guys lost me. Because, like I said, I'm ending it because we have other stuff to do. So I don't want to keep going.
We did spend a while.
My
That was fun.
my counter argument to you
It's the
guys
one that goes viral.
is the Grizzlies have just been better than the Lakers for the past 2-3 seasons. And yes, the Lakers improved their roster, but the Grizzlies have been a top team in the Western Conference for the past 2 years. So that matters. So will the Lakers just steamroll the Grizzlies? I don't think so. And that's that. That's what I think. You guys could give your closing thoughts, but we have to move on.
I'll give my closing statement, and this isn't open for debate. This isn't open
I'll
for
give my closing
argument.
statement.
I think if you have a fully healthy Lakers squad with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and D'Angelo Russell as your 3 best players, that is too much for the Grizzlies to handle, and they win in 5 or 6 games. Period.
It was
Well
4 or
said.
5 before. It was a
Okay,
sweeper.
He said
5
4.
before.
I did not say 4.
I said 4. Yeah.
I said 5 games, and I said 5 or 6 now. Simple as that.
So if they match up in the first round, are you guys going to put your life savings on it?
Not
Maybe
actually
not my
putting
life
my life
savings, but I
savings.
put a lot of
That's
money on it,
terrible
yeah.
idea.
Like how
Nah,
much?
you said you would.
Couple
Like
hundred.
thousands?
I'll put
I don't have thousands to
I'll
put
put
on it. like that.
$500 on the fact that the Lakers would beat the Grizzlies
Yeah,
in
I
the
could do that.
first round series if
I
both
would
teams
do
are
that.
healthy. I'm putting
Yeah.
I'll put 500 to close to $1,000 on that series.
I'd
Yeah.
go against you on that. I'd take the latter.
Okay.
All right.
And if either do we put a caveat there? If either team One of their, if LeBron James or Anthony Davis or John Morant, Jaren, whatever players you want to give it to, the stipulation, if they get hurt in that playoff series,
It's void.
that changes. It's void.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
I feel like it's not how that works.
But
I feel like that's part of.
No, but the argument was if they're fully healthy, though.
that's the whole point
Yeah,
of the,
their top players are all healthy.
yeah, simply put.
Cool.
Okay. And we move from there.
All right.
Okay, so what our actual
Are we still
segment
friends,
was,
guys? Are we still all cool?
No.
Yeah,
are we all friends?
No.
Anyways, yeah, okay, so that was not actually supposed to be our
So what's
our
supposed to happen?
our entire thing today. It was actually supposed to be, we were talking about Vegas. Obviously, we were talking about betting before, so we get into the Vegas odds of the over under win totals, and therefore we figured we'd just give you a prediction of whether each team will go over the predicted totals at this current moment or under. Obviously, pretty simple. If you bet, you know what an over under is, and if you don't, you still probably know what an over under is.
Explain it for the people.
What's an
that don't
over-under?
bet.
So like, say for example, the Lakers end of season total is 36.5 wins.
36.5. Okay.
Do I think
Where does
they're
the
going
half,
to go?
Where does the half come from?
So the half is where you pick the over or the under. Because if you pick
All right,
the
come
over,
on.
it's 37 wins. And if you pick the under, it's 36 wins or less, or 37 or more if you pick the over. There you go. There's your explanation of betting, people.
I don't
Thank
get
you.
it.
Thank you.
Go fuck yourself, please.
All right.
All right. The Atlanta Hawks are currently 29-30. Things turned around when Clint Capella returned from injury, and they've hovered around 500 since they rattled off 5 straight wins. Their win total is at 41.5. Taking the over.
I'm going to take the over, too, but just because of the coaching change. I feel like Nate obviously
They have
needed to get out of
23 games left, and they have 29 wins. You're saying what's the total?
41.5.
That would imply rest of the season they're going 12 and 11.
Math.
there. Yeah, I think they'll do that.
They'd have to go 12 or 13 and 11
I'm
'Cause
going,
yeah.
I'm going under.
or 13 and 10. Yeah, 13 and 10. I'll take the over. I'll take 13 and 10 for the remainder of the season.
13-10 is doable. Yeah, well, I'll take the over.
I'm not a big Hawks guy.
They have a good amount of games that
How
they
come?
should win.
The rest of the team hasn't been showing up. Trey and DeJounte are playing. Trey's playing good. He's been playing good most of the season. So is DeJounte. But nobody else has been playing overly great. Bogdanovich has been okay. We haven't really seen much of Sadiq Bey yet there. John Collins has been just okay. The team's just been mid as a whole.
They do have they have the third most difficult strength of schedule for the remainder of the season, though, by the way. Third strong, like 52.1 win percentage, I believe, for the remainder of their games, which is not going to be easy.
Yeah, I just think of the Hawks and I think mid.
So
That's fair.
All right. The Celtics are currently 43-17. Oh, what is it? say?
Actually, I'm sorry. Before you move on, I had something for you.
About the Hawks?
Yeah,
Ah,
Trey Young or De'Aaron Fox.
Trey Young. I saw this.
Taking
It's
Trae.
Trey Young.
I'm taking Trey as well.
Yeah.
Trey.
People are delusional.
Okay.
But
cool.
Fo-
No, I agree. I saw a poll.
No, I
hate
know.
on
I saw
Fox.
that.
Shout out
It,
Fox.
it was
Fox-
70% De'Aaron and 30% Trey, but yeah.
People
No,
are
I just wanted to
delusional.
check with you guys.
Bro, shout out Fox, though. Fox is having a great season.
Yeah, but Trey's still better.
But Trey is better.
All
What's
respect
yours
to
here?
Fox.
All right, the Celtics are 43-17. Their line is at 58.5.
How many
58.
games remaining?
Huh?
How many games remaining?
23. Well,
I'll tell you
23.
right now.
They need to win 16 of their final 22.
There's 22 games remaining.
Yeah, 22. 22
I'm
games.
taking the under.
So I think I'm
I'm
going to take the
taking the
under,
under.
too.
yeah.
It's just a lot of
Under.
games.
They're currently 48 and 17, right?
43.
42.
43.
43.
They need to win 16
43 and
games.
17. They need to go. Ooh.
Yeah,
16
There's
and
too
6.
many. There's too many injuries.
16 and 6.
Well, actually, JB's back, but
They could do 16 and 6.
16.
They
I think
could
they're gonna,
do it. I see them getting 56. That's my prediction.
They're 8 and
56.
2 in their last 10.
Yeah, I know they're a very good team. Obviously,
I'm going to take the over on that. The Celtics are
I will
Impressive
also.
me.
I will also take the over on the Celtics. I think they're gonna fight for the 1 seed.
Before this year, I was never much of a Celtics guy, even though last year I had them going to the finals anyway. But this year,
Bro,
they're
this-
really turning it up.
This team is fucking.
JB and JT really figured it out. I
Really?
had some questions about them before, maybe last year. I was like, maybe JB doesn't work next to Jason Tatum, but they really figured it out.
Their backcourt depth is insane, insane. So yeah, over.
The Nets are at 34-24. Their line is at 45.5.
Under.
I think as a Knicks fan, I have to say under.
Yep.
So there's 24 games remaining. That imply 10-14 or 11-13.
I think realistically they'll do better than that though. I don't know.
I just see them falling out of the playoffs. I don't know.
Like out of
I think
the
it's going.
playoff-
No,
They're
it's
not a-
going
they're
to
not
be
a bad
entirely.
team.
It's going to be impossible to fall out the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think
entirely
they've
playoffs,
built too
it's-
much of equity
Not
there.
fall
Early.
into the play-in.
I'm gonna take the.
You think they just
They're 5.5 games.
I can
over
see them
the
losing a
Hawks.
lot of games. Like
how many
I don't know.
games? Who's the
I'm taking the under, but I
11
think they
seed
win 44.
that you think that's they're gonna fall out
It's
of
the
playoffs?
Bulls. The Bulls are the 11th seed at 16.
I think they'll be in the play-in. Probably like at the back end of it, honestly, like 9-10 seed.
So you think the
Wow.
Knicks are gonna overtake them?
Yeah.
Okay, he thinks
Okay.
everyone's gonna
Easily.
overtake.
9-10 are the Raptors Wizards, which the Nets are 6 games above both.
I think the Knicks, Heat,
6
and Hawks
games
are gonna.
is a
overtake
lot.
Yeah, 6 games is fucking crazy.
6 games
They're not
is a
going to fall
lot.
at 9-10, unfortunately.
I'm taking the over. I like this Nets team. Ben Simmons is out the rotation, according to Jack Vaughn. Their backup
Yeah?
centers are
Jesus
Daron Sharp and Yuta
Christ.
Watanabe.
It's about time.
Ben got taken out?
Supposedly.
Wow.
That's what I've heard. That's the rumors
Oh,
circulating.
Benjamin.
Sorry, Ben.
I hope
Hit
not.
the road, Jack.
Yeah,
Don't you
Benjamin.
come
You
no
said
more,
over or
no more,
under?
no more.
No, I'm sorry. What was the line at? I got distracted.
45.5. They have 34 wins.
Oh, they need to go 13-11 remainder of the season.
Yeah.
There's the math.
Yo,
No,
how? They have
You said
34 wins.
You said 46.5, correct?
45.5.
45.5.
Oh, so 12. 12 and 12.
Actually,
Math.
yeah, 12 and 12 sounds. I'll take the over.
Nice. The Hornets are 17-43,
Just the under.
and their total is at 23.5 under. I wouldn't be shocked if the Hornets don't win a game the rest of the season.
I want to say over,
Really?
honestly, just because like
Why?
LaMelo's playing again finally. I don't know. If he stays healthy, I'm gonna take the over. They ended the before the All-Star break on a 2-game winning streak. I don't know. I think they could go under. It's not a lot of games.
How many wins do they have right now?
17,
Yeah.
I think LaMelo's gonna win them 6 games,
7.
7
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, you got to win them 7.
22.
They have 22
Yeah.
remaining, 7-15.
It depends on their schedule too, though.
They currently have the 8th easiest remaining schedule for the remainder of the season, with
They do.
2 games against the Pistons, a game against the Rockets. I don't know why the Thunder in easiest, because the Thunder really aren't an easy W.
I'm gonna take the over just to say fuck.
Taking the under.
I'm taking the under. If you couldn't tell by
Taking the under. Fucking Hornets suck.
No, they do. But
Under.
The Bulls are 26-33. Their line's at 36.5 under.
Smashing the under.
Those boys suck. Pat Bev, though, might change some things.
he might.
Said he told
Depend-
Zach LaVine his job is to not pass the ball.
Yeah. Depends if it's Lakers Pat Bev or Timberwolves Pat Bev that we're getting.
Well, Lakers Pat Bev was actually
You're not
solid.
in tune. Well, your own team, too. You're such a big Lakers fan. You clearly weren't in tune with them.
Lakers Pat
Lakers
Bev
Pat
was
Bev was
really
good at
solid.
basketball.
Like actually,
He was all right. He wasn't
No.
as good as Timberwolves Pat Bev.
It's like almost the
You
same
don't need
player.
to call them different guys.
yeah.
They're the same guy, I guess.
I mean,
I mean, Lakers Pat Bev has a podcast.
he does.
That's
Lakers
true.
Pat Bev was good. He
He
was
does.
solid, bro. He was a good basketball player.
But
Actually, tight. They had to drink.
I'll take the under.
I'm taking the under.
I believe in the Patrick Beverly culture change. The Bulls will go over.
Wow.
The Cavs are currently at 38-24. Their total is at 50.5.
I'll go over on that.
I'm taking the over.
Taking the under.
They actually have the easiest remaining schedule in the entire NBA.
Over it is.
I'm taking the over. Yeah, game against the Rockets, 3 games against the Hornets, a game against the Pistons, Pacers, 2 against the Magic. Yeah, I'm taking the over for the Cavs. So
The Mavericks are at their total is at 45.5, and they are currently 32-29. Taking the over. The Mavs are them. They showed it last night against a really good Spurs team.
They are them. Yeah, I'll take the over.
Kyrie and Luka are unstoppable. Over.
What was the total? I'm sorry.
45.5.
I'll take the over, but they're not unstoppable.
They are unstoppable.
They are unstoppable.
I'll
They
take the over.
dick down the
could be
Lakers.
unstoppable.
How do you beat the Lakers if you're the Mavericks? You space them out.
Mm-hmm.
Just space
Pick and
them
roll.
out.
Pick and roll. Pick and roll.
Yeah.
I got to spam pick and you just got to spam
Yeah.
pick and roll. It's what the NBA does every time. So
The Nuggets are 42-18, and their line is at 56.5. Taking the under.
What's their schedule?
How's the
looking
Nuggets
like?
remaining schedule?
9th easiest. Games 2 against the Rockets, 1 against the Spurs, 1 against the Pistons, but they also have 2 games against the vaunted Memphis Grizzlies, 2 games against the Brooklyn Nets,
Good luck with the Grizzlies.
a game against the Bucks, and a game against the Sixers. But
I'll go under.
I'm
It's a lot of games.
I'm taking the over simply because Denver's a really good regular season team.
I'm gonna take the under because I'm thinking they're gonna start to rest their guys towards the end.
Yeah.
I would agree with that statement. They're so far ahead. Yeah, under.
The Pistons are at 12-37. Their total is at 21.5.
Price
That's
under.
so
Under.
bad. 12 and 30.
Under.
21 and a
35.
half.
Wait,
Wait, the Pistons are
no, they're 15 and
45.
45. This was lying to me. Yeah. So 15 and 45. Their line's at 21.5.
Over. No,
Under.
I'm taking the
Under.
under.
I might. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to under. Sorry, Pistons.
They're tanking for Victor.
You guys are bad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of easy remaining games, but they're just ass.
Other teams look at this. Oh, we play the
We
Pistons.
play the Pistons, yeah.
The Warriors are 29 and 30,
Under.
and their line's at 42.5. I'm also taking the under.
Mhm.
They suck.
How long till Steph's back, do they say?
Don't matter.
No, no idea.
Under. If they knew when Steph was coming back and I was able to
Yeah.
put a game total to that,
What's the implied total?
42.5.
I'm going to go over just because I see them staying in like that area / moving up like a seed or two. I don't think they're going to miss the play-in or anything like that. I'm going over.
I think 41 and 41 will make you make the play-in, so I'll take the under.
The Rockets are 13 and 45. Their line's at 18.5. Taking the over.
I'll take the over too. It's not a lot of games.
Oh.
Huh.
I'll take the over on the Rockets, whatever. They'll get hot, young guys in the second half of the season.
I'll take the under on the Rockets because everyone's taking the over.
Yeah.
Rockets under.
Pacers,
Like
Job,
that.
dude.
Sorry, I'm making the thumbnail.
Pacers are 26 and 35. Their win total's at 35.5. Under.
Under.
Yeah, they're bad. Under.
Played a great game against the Celtics last night.
They did.
Should went to overtime, right?
Yeah. Miles Turner had the game of his life. He had 40 on 8 threes.
Wow. Even the under.
Yeah, I'm taking
Yeah.
the under as well. Pacers.
What was the win total? I'm sorry.
35.5. They're at 26 currently.
Under.
Good choice.
Under. Definitely.
Clippers are 33 and 28. Their total is at 45.5.
Over.
Over.
Under.
I'm going to say 44 wins with the under. Mm-hmm.
They have the second most difficult remaining strength of schedule.
Oh, I
With
fucked
that
up.
being said,
Fucked up.
Kawhi is rounding into form. The new additions are going to help. Over.
So this was actually the team I wanted to talk about today.
Okay.
Wow.
Great.
That's the Los Angeles Clippers.
The Brick Boys.
They got the Brick Boys
Oh, that's what that
with
meant.
Mr. Brick, Russell Westbrook.
You guys see the intro he had on social media for the Clippers? He was like, "Hey, Clippers Nation, this is Russell Westbrook." It sounded like he said Westbrook,
Oh.
Just the way he says it.
but like
Yeah.
I know everyone in the comments was like, "Yo,
why does everyone got to?
did you just say Westbrook? He call himself that?"
Look, I don't think this means anything, but at his when he was introduced, bro, they were talking about fit and his role, and I just liked the idea of that.
Yeah, I think
because
he works there.
he just if he just understands what he's there for,
I mean,
Which it's possible. It's possible.
I think he
He's not
understood.
getting paid $44 million. He's on a near minimum deal.
Well,
oh,
okay,
come
so
on,
that's
bro.
that's
Possible.
another thing. There's
don't
no
need-
pressure.
there's
You don't
no-
need to play him
Yes.
either if he doesn't play good. You could just sit him down because you just have him for the rest
You're
of the
not
season.
expecting him to be this third member of a big three either. Like, there's
Exactly.
no pressure on this man to go out there and perform. He could just be happy. He could try to be happy.
Go out there and smile,
doesn't have
Russ.
to be.
You got
doesn't
it.
have to perform. Just be happy, bro.
Got Mason Plumlee.
Russ, go have
So
fun out
what are
there.
the
Just have fun.
expectations for him then?
What do you mean?
What are the expectations
What
for
are the
Russell
expectations for
Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook? I'd say, like, what am I asking from him for this Clippers team?
A serviceable starting point guard.
I'm not even asking for a serviceable starting point guard. Just give me 15 to 20 minutes where you could put pressure on the rim and kick it out to open shooters, because the Clippers are the fifth best
Right.
three-point
Be a
shooting team in the league.
facilitator.
Massive
Try on
difference.
defense. Try
Yeah,
on defense.
It's never really.
I feel like it
worked
has
out.
to be a starting
But if he
point guard,
plays-
just because they don't have like another
No, he's
guard
definitely
like
gonna
that.
start.
Definitely doesn't have to
don't
start.
necessarily
Really?
think
Who
he
else are they gonna
starts.
start at
You
point
could
guard?
rock with Terrence Mann at point guard. It's actually been working.
Could, but
He doesn't actually legitimately
Oh.
play the
Doesn't
one,
play-
but
bro,
You got
Can't do
Norman
that.
Powell.
no.
Norman Powell's not playing the one either.
Clippers' problems
wait,
for the
You
past.
have Bones Highland. You could start Bones Highland up.
You're not
Oh,
starting.
We're not
That's good.
starting
They
Bones
brought him in to be the
over
starting point guard.
Westbrook. Yeah.
They did.
Probably,
They've prob-
but I'm not asking.
They didn't bring him in to be the starting point guard.
They got rid of
They-
everyone else.
I think they did.
Yeah.
I don't think they.
I think they.
I wouldn't be
No,
surprised if he starts the first game.
He's
No,
going
yeah,
to start
no, I wouldn't be
tonight.
surprised
By the
either.
way, tonight.
But by the end of that 20-game stretch, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not playing at all either.
I'm actually very.
'Cause- right.
I'm actually very curious as to if he is starting tonight. If
I think the Russell Westbrook experience could go one of two ways.
Oh, of course.
In both extremes. I don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be a middle
No.
ground. As much as you'd like for it to be a middle ground, I think he's playing either really well
No, I agree.
and bumps his team up and you know,
And
makes
helps
makes
them
makes him a
reach
title
another
contender,
level,
right?
yeah.
Or he's not playing in a month.
No,
So
it's rough come playoff time.
what?
It's Russ come playoff time.
What is he gonna do on this Clippers team that he wasn't doing on the Lakers that is gonna contribute to winning basketball?
Because I feel like he was bought into his 6-man role in the Lakers.
He was.
He was.
Yeah.
He was playing well in it. Towards the
He
end
was
of that.
solid.
So, yeah. What is he gonna do?
Okay, so the biggest difference that I could say is now he goes to a team that has shooters, like legitimate shooters, almost at every position. Obviously, you have a really good big man that's incredible at finishing at the rim in terms of Zubac and stuff. I think you have everything you need to succeed. You could run a 5-out lineup where Russell Westbrook just gets to, I guess, run just in his stupid way at the rim and then chuck it out to a three-point shooter. And I mean, I'd much rather pass it out to a Norman Powell who's shooting 45% on catch and shoot opportunities than a fucking Troy Brown Jr. So, I mean, look, top to bottom, there's far more shooting, which means this floor is going to be more spaced, and Russ has a tendency to smoke layups. I'm not saying he doesn't, but a more spaced out floor, hopefully in 20, 25 minutes a game, if you don't even need him to give you that. It opens the floor for Russ, and one thing he still does well, he can still get to the basket and get shooters open. That is one thing he can still do. He still gets to the free throw line, all that stuff. Does he make them? No. But still gets to the free throw line,
long as
all
he
that
gets there.
stuff. He gets himself to the rim one way or another, which will help the Clippers because also he could get his guys good shots. If he could just accept that point guard role, we're good.
And over the past 5 years, every team he's been on has been significantly worse with him on the court than off the court. They've been worse at shooting with him on the court than off the court, and they've been worse at finishing with him on the court than off the court. He sucks. It's a sad case. I liked Russ in his prime, but he
been
sucks.
not good at finishing.
He doesn't suck, but he sucks in terms of contributing to winning basketball. It's as simple as that.
Unfortunately, yeah. But I think the rest of the Clippers roster is really good. I think they're really set up to be
It's loaded.
to do good in the playoffs.
No. They were loaded going into the season, and they underperformed. And everyone's going to say it was just injuries, but the real ones know it wasn't just
Well, I mean,
injuries.
I think it was
Yeah.
injuries and load
Yeah.
management.
You dead ass.
But it
sack
wasn't
Kawhi
just
and
that.
PG half
They
the
made
But
some
time.
even
trades, too,
the
though.
games that they played, you could look at the wins, sure, but they have flaws. And I don't know if the moves they made really addressed all. Their flaws for the past 3 years has been they've been lacking a playmaker who could shoot and play alongside Paul George and Kawhi, and you didn't bring that in.
Kyle Lowry would have been a great fit here if they could have pulled that trade off. I think personally, and a lot of people are saying Kyle Lowry is washed, but he's exactly what you just stated. He's exactly what you just stated, though. The guy can still play make. He could still knock down some open threes, and he'll still attempt to defend at a high level on the other side of the ball. I mean, look, Kyle Lowry, if they somehow pulled off a trade there, that would have been sick. But now you have Russell Westbrook. And if there's one thing, I can at least know that Russ will do his damn best to get shooters open. So I think it might be a match made in heaven here. I think this might be the spot for Russ, personally. So
I don't see it. I thought this was the best landing spot for him. I just don't think he could contribute to winning basketball.
Again, if he doesn't, you could sit his ass.
Yeah, he's playing
It's
tonight,
that simple.
right?
What?
He's playing tonight?
I don't know.
And then
for
if you're the
sure.
Clippers, you're in the same boat. You don't have a playmaker.
I think you can manage. I don't think they're going to make the finals or anything, but Russell Westbrook, if he gives you some semblance of playmaking,
So who's your pick to win the finals? Weren't the Clippers your pick to win the finals?
They were my original pick, yeah. It's super tough, bro.
Now it's the Lakers.
It's all over the place, man. Like, I guess I kind of have to ride with the Clippers because, yeah, but
Because yeah.
I picked them. It's tough, bro.
I mean, you could change your mind if you want. If you had to choose now, like say we're doing new picks, who you picking?
Well, you picked them when the roster was worse, and the roster got so much better, as everyone's saying. So why wouldn't you still pick them?
I honest to God, the West is just tough. I don't know. If I was changing my finals pick right now, again, like health is not given. I'm taking the Suns.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
But he's probable tonight.
Damn, you really are all over the place. We have a TikTok about the Suns, and the very last sentence was, "This just isn't the year for the Suns."
bro, I know. This, bro, that's part of
That was like a week ago.
it. Literally was a week ago. That's my issue, bro. Because every day I feel like
Katie hasn't even played yet.
I know. Every day it just feels like my mind is changing with the Western Conference because it's so jam packed. Like someday I'll feel, oh, the Nuggets are gonna win the NBA championship or like make the finals. I don't think anyone is winning it out the West. By the way, I think the East will. Whoever makes it will win the finals.
No one's winning
starting
out
to
the
feel
West.
that way,
The
too.
East is going to play no one. No one's coming out of the West.
Well,
starting to
It's been
I'm saying-
a minute since the East was stronger than the West by a significant
It's
amount.
not even necessarily that the East is
it's more
stronger. It's the
top-heavy.
top of
It's
the
more
East
top-heavy.
has the best teams in the NBA.
So
right
the
now.
East is stronger,
I would argue no, because in
Because the
terms
West is
of
deeper.
depth,
Yeah.
the West is deeper.
but the East has the better teams.
Okay, but never mind, Dean.
The conference as a whole is more top heavy.
Yes,
But if the best teams are in one conference,
but bro,
But
that's
it's like,
how.
what do you think is more important?
Shut up,
depth
Dean.
or
Fuck
top
you.
heavy?
The more competitive
Probably
teams
top
are in
heavy
the West.
because the top heavy teams win the championship.
right? Who gives a fuck about the 8th seed if they're better than the other 8th seed?
No, but it's different because the 8th seed in one conference can compete with the 1 seed.
The Lakers can compete with the Grizzlies.
the 13th seed.
Yeah, but realistically, no one's competing with the 1 seeds, and that's not how
That's not
basketball
true.
works.
That's not
Not
true.
true. If the Lakers are the 8th seed, they could compete, brother.
How often do 8 seeds beat 1 seeds?
Bro,
That's
I'm
like
sorry.
once every 20
As
years.
much as I love the Nuggets, they're not unbeatable by any of the 8 seeds in the West. The teams
Who's the
that
8th
will
seed
be
right
the 8th
now?
seed. Like,
Let's take a gander. Pelicans?
if the Pelicans are fully healthy, if you
Nuggets
have
beat
Brandon
them.
Ingram and
It could be a
Zion,
series.
Nuggets still beat them.
I'd put my
think
life
Nuggets
savings
beat 'em.
on Nuggets
I
in
think the
5.
Nuggets beat them, but I wouldn't want to play a fully healthy fucking Pelicans squad with Zion and Brandon Ingram.
I'd rather play an injured one.
Yes, I agree.
The Timberwolves. I'm taking the Nuggets over the Timberwolves every day of the week.
Yeah. Okay.
The
sure.
the Jazz.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so
Jazz
shut the
aren't
fuck
making
up.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Jazz are not making the playoffs, bro. Stop the cap with that.
I
The
can't
Warriors.
see it.
The Warriors, if they're healthy, I don't want to play the
If they're
Warriors.
healthy, yeah,
Every
they
team
could
is
beat
an if they're
The
healthy.
Jazz are better than the Warriors.
All right, let's not
them. No,
do
they're
that.
not.
Let's not do that.
You guys aren't in tune. The Warriors have no answer for Walker Kessler. LMFAO.
Bro, it's this simple.
Walker
Whoever
Kessler
comes out
doesn't
the
get played
East-
off the floor in the playoffs because he hasn't been
He
there
hasn't
yet.
been there yet.
Rudy Gobert gets played off the floor in the playoffs. Walker Kessler is different.
I'm telling you right now, whoever comes out the Eastern, it's just that simple. Whoever comes out the Eastern Conference, be it the Bucks, the Celtics, even the Sixers in this case, they're winning the
Cavs.
finals.
What if the Lakers
Settled.
come out of the West?
The Knicks.
What if the Knicks come out of the East?
That's not gonna.
Yo, I'm so excited to go see a playoff basketball.
I'm gonna be
game,
honest
bro.
with you, bro.
I'm so hyped.
I don't think the Cavs are gonna make the finals. I don't think they could beat
Yeah.
3 of the best
Yeah.
teams in the Eastern Conference because
I
they have to
agree.
play all 3 of them.
Yeah.
essentially.
All right. The Lakers are
Here we go.
Over.
28.
It's over.
They're
I don't
28 and 32. The line's at 40.5.
Over.
Over.
Under.
I'll go over on that.
Under.
I'll go over.
Think they get 40 on the
Welcome to
dot.
good side.
Welcome to the club, baby.
Well, no, that's
I'm
not. I still think they
welcome. No,
lose
no,
to the
welcome,
Grizzlies.
welcome.
I'm not agreeing with
Welcome,
you.
I don't want to join the club. Fuck, I'm taking the under. Fuck the club.
Good
Yo, the
man.
I'm
Lakers
not
are going to
joining that
become the
club.
most hated team now. It's crazy because I usually hate on like LeBron-led
Yeah.
stuff.
I
but I'm
love LeBron and the
Right.
riding
Lakers,
his
but it's
meat right
just
now.
Yeah, no, you are choking on his shit.
I am
right
the
now.
joking on.
Sorry, you finally accepted that he's the GOAT.
you guys just sound like the guys on Twitter, and it's frustrating to me.
I don't. Nah. I just.
Sorry.
Nah.
And if I'm wrong, I'll come on this podcast and I'll own that shit. If the fucking Lakers play the Grizzlies in 5 games, I'll come on here and say I was wrong about the Lakers.
What if they
I
beat
made
them
a
in 6?
I hope we get that series.
If they beat them in 6, will you
then
still
it's
do
fair
that?
game. No,
Oh.
it was about 4 or
You
5.
said 5.
Yeah, it was about
You
4
said
or
4,
5.
and then you said 5.
I don't think the Grizzlies are unbeatable, but
No, I get it.
all right, yeah. But I'm taking the under. I think they finish at 40 wins,
go
40 and
Wake
42.
Show. Let's go Wake Show. Prove people wrong.
Perfect for them.
Let's go Lake Show.
Yeah.
Let's go Christian Jamo.
The Grizzlies are
You're getting a phone call, bro.
Yeah, I know.
the Grizzlies are 35 and 23. Their line's at 49.5. Taking the under.
What was
Think-
it? I'm sorry.
They're 35 and 23, and the line's at 49.5.
Under.
Yeah.
How's their schedule looking like?
So there's 2 more games against the Lakers for their.
Oh, they're losing both of them.
They're fucked. Okay.
When's the next time they're
Give me
playing
the
the
under.
Lakers?
I'm actually very curious. If that's like appointment view, hopefully it's national television. We all got to watch it, hang out together.
We
and
got to
watch
go to the game.
Yeah.
The Lakers and Grizzlies are playing next Tuesday.
But if Steven Adams is still out and the Grizzlies lose, they
Let's
get
get
a
a live
pass, right?
reaction.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah,
were
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about full
sure.
health.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Of course
yeah.
they get a
Well, no, these games
Well,
they
D'Angelo
don't
Russell
matter.
D'Angelo
like that.
Russell's not going to
bro.
be playing either. So like to be fair,
I think if the Lakers had a Lonzo Ball, then it'd be a different story.
wow, Dean, nice.
But I'm
one.
taking the under. I don't think they.
They have 3 more games against the Rockets and 1 against the Spurs. 1 against the
You waiting
Magic,
for a call, bro?
Bulls, Blazers. 2 against the Lakers. Yeah.
Winning 15 games is a lot.
15 is a lot. I'm gonna say under.
I took under on like almost all these teams.
Yeah, I'll take the under.
Good man. The Miami Heats are 32 and 27.
Under.
Their line's at 44.5.
I'm taking the under.
Taking the over on the Heat.
I was
I
thinking
think the Heat
over.
are gonna have a good second half.
Yeah, I do too. I'm going over.
You think Kevin Love moves the needle for
I forgot about Kevin Love.
I
Doesn't
think Kevin
move
Love
any needles,
helps.
but he
He
helps.
Helps.
I agree.
Yeah.
Needles saying stay put.
them? Needle stay put.
I'm gonna take the under. I'm taking actually. And you know what? Yeah, I'll take the over. Actually, 23 more games. I'll take the over.
Under. I'm not a big Heat guy.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a Tyler Hero guy.
That doesn't mean I'm a Heat guy.
What?
You were a Heat guy.
You were.
I pulled for the Heat heavy until last
Until they
playoffs.
sucked.
They
Yeah.
just didn't.
So you're a
better.
bandwagon.
They didn't get
He's
better.
not a Heat fan.
It's not
He's
my
a
fault.
Heat at
Yeah.
fan.
They should have gotten better.
The Bucks are
Yeah.
at 41 and 17. Their line's at 55.5. I think I have to take the under by default just because Giannis is going to be out like a week or 2.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yes.
The
112 straight. Yeah.
Under.
Under.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. The Timberwolves are 31 and 30. Their line's at 40.5. I'm taking the over on this one. I guess I'm becoming the Timberwolves guy because I was talking good about them when we did our grades last week. I gave them the highest grade, but
When does
I-
Pat come back?
soon. He'll be back soon.
But
But
will that make them?
I was about to
worse?
say,
How's their
help?
schedule looking like?
I think with Mike Conley there, it helps.
So honestly, it's essentially almost right in the middle of the pack. It's
You'd
the
hope so.
13th most. It's the 13th easiest, but
Mm.
games
I'm-
coming up: 1 against the Celtics, 1 against the Sixers, 2 against the Kings, 1 against the Knicks, 1 against the Clippers, and then you got 1 Spurs, 1 Hornets, 1 Bulls, 2 Lakers, 1 Trailblazers,
Give me the over.
Raptors.
I'm taking the under.
I think they were getting going at the right time, and
I agree.
I'm just a big Timberwolves hater.
I was one of the biggest Timberwolves guys at the beginning of the season, I'm riding with it. I'm taking the over.
He's riding them.
I just think getting Cat back could only help. I hope.
Yeah.
Because at this point, if getting Cat back doesn't help, then you have to
You're
trade him in the
fucked. Yeah,
offseason.
you're fucked.
Like, you have to trade him if it doesn't help. There's no other option.
Yeah, trade
Literally.
the Knicks.
Literally no other option. So hopefully it goes
RJ
over.
Barrett.
I like Cat. I want to see them succeed.
But
I really
just
do.
RJ Barrett.
Yeah, imagine.
Would you take the under, Dean?
On the Timberwolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, under.
Nice.
Give me that over.
Hate the Timberwolves.
Everyone hates
Mhm.
the Timberwolves,
Good shit.
except for me.
I don't hate the Timberwolves.
I don't even hate them.
I love the Timberwolves.
I hate the roster construction, but I like the players.
I hate
Yeah,
Rudy
no.
Gobert.
Them as a team, I love Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
He's my boy.
And man,
The Pelicans are 30-30, and their win total is at 42.5. Taking the under.
Under. Under.
my fault. 30-30, 42.5. You said.
Yeah.
Over.
If Zion was playing, I'd take the over, but I'm going under because he's not for right now.
They have 22 more games.
I'm taking the
I'll
under.
take the under,
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
even though they have the second easiest remaining schedule. But I'm still taking the under.
I'm just so mid.
The New York Knicks are
Over.
33-27. Their line's at 43.5. Taking the under.
Over.
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 You don't think they can get 10 more wins?
No, I think they could get 9.
It's fucked up.
Well, no, in this case, it would be 11 they have to get. So, yeah, I think they could get 10 wins.
11 and
No.
11.
They're
for the
33
remainder
and
of the
27.
season?
Yeah, and the line's at 43.5.
They need to hit.
They'd need to
Oh,
win
and a half.
11
I didn't
games.
hear the half.
That
That's
means
easy.
they'd have to go 11 and 11 for the remainder of the season.
That-
11
that's
and
so
11.
doable.
That's so doable. I'm taking the over.
I think they go 10-12.
They won their last 3.
They did. That means they're due for
I
regression.
have hey man, I have their money line.
They're
tonight, so
overtaking
they're
the
winning
Nets
tonight.
soon. They're going to be the 5th seed going up against the Cavs first round.
We're gonna get
Look.
dick
Mhm.
down.
That's what I said. I said.
Donovan Mitchell's
I
going to
said-
come into MSG. We're going to cheer for him in the beginning. He's going to leave a booze.
We're
Yeah.
gonna cheer for him. I'm not fucking cheering for him in the beginning.
I
Why would
love
cheer for
Donovan.
Do we
Donovan?
think
He wants to be
we
a Nick
lose
in
to
his heart.
Cleveland? Because everyone that I said like, oh, I think the Knicks lose to Cleveland in the first round.
Probably.
Yes.
I'd put my life savings
Bro,
on
Yeah, I
it.
would put my
everyone
life
I've been
savings
talking
on
to
that.
like, no, like Gallo. Gallo's
Okay,
like,
but-
what do you
come on.
mean?
Come on.
Bro, we
The
don't,
Knicks.
we
Come
don't listen-
on.
we don't listen to Gallo.
I know,
course
but
we're
everyone
gonna
else
win.
If
I've
you're
asked,
taking basketball
I'm not-
takes from Gallo seriously,
I'm not
I think
taking-
you should be reevaluating your
I'm
basketball
not.
Position here on
Yeah.
this podcast.
no, because everyone I talked to was like, oh no, I think the Knicks will be more a super competitive team against the Cavs. I think the Cavs win in 5.
I think the Cavs would fucking demolish
I think
us.
Cavs
yeah.
would-
I don't think there's a way
That's something I
Julius
put my life
Randle
savings
can
on.
defend
Bro,
Evan Mobley.
Not even no. It's not it's not the defending Evan Mobley. It's I don't think there's a way that Julius Randle's scoring on Evan Mobley.
You know that Julius
right.
Randle
We
was
have
one of the
Jalen
best
Brunson.
isolation defenders in the NBA this year.
Is he?
Yeah.
That I
Makes
didn't
sense.
know.
Yeah, it's
He's like top 10.
he's actually a
Good for
solid
him.
ISO defender. It's just everything else on.
Yeah, but
defense.
is Evan Mobley ever really going
No.
ISO?
No, I was just
Okay.
saying.
No. That's why I said it's not
Jared
defending
Allen
Evan
is-
Mobley. It's can Julius Randle actually score on Evan Mobley, which I don't think he will.
Probably not. We'd probably get fucked by the
Shoot fucking
Cavs.
30% from the field.
It'd
Like,
probably be a really sad series to watch.
Yeah, I think we lose in 5.
Honestly.
so
The Thunder are 28-30. Their win total is at 38.5. Under.
I'm
what's the
buying
total?
all the OKC stock.
They're
man.
at 28-30. The total is at 38.5. They have to win 11 games.
I'm going under because I think they're gonna start to take their guys out of the lineup just to get
Oh.
that pick.
I'm going over because they can make the plan. I'm thinking they try to get in there.
I agree.
I don't think they
And
rest their guys.
I like Mark Daigneault too. Mark Daigneault is a good coach. Shea is just him. It's just that
So you
simple.
think they get
I'm
into
going
the
with
play?
the under.
No, I didn't say
I'm
that they
looking at
get
their
in.
schedule. I'm going with
They
the
have a
under.
chance to, so they're not going to rest their guys. I think.
But you also think the Lakers are gonna get in, so that means the Lakers
No.
would have to leapfrog the Thunder.
Yeah.
I don't think both can be true, but yeah.
No, I said I don't think the Thunder are
Oh
getting in the
shit!
okay.
Never mind. They have 4 games against the Suns remaining and 2 against the Clippers.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the schedule now. That
You
they
got
have
the
a.
Grizzlies, the 2 against the Kings.
Oh, the Lakers are in there. Oh,
Yeah, 2 against the. Yeah, no, fuck that. Going under. Never mind. This is bad.
All right. The Magic are 25-33. Their line's at 33.5.
I'm taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
I
too.
love
Yeah.
the Magic.
Magic are a good team.
I love 'em.
over.
Over.
I'm going under.
I got the magic in me.
I love the Magic though. They're gonna be a really fucking good team.
The Sixers are 39-19. Their line's at 51.5.
Over.
Over.
Taking the over here
That's an
too.
easy one.
What was it? 50.
51.5.
So 52 wins.
So yeah, they have the hardest remaining strength of schedule in the league, but
And they're gonna prove it.
they look fucking unbelievable. Yeah, you have to go over.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns are at 32-28. Their line's at 45.5. Taking
Over.
the over.
Over.
KD should be back next week.
Yeah.
KD is good at basketball.
He is.
Probably helps them be better at basketball as a team.
They
Taking the over as well.
Over.
I feel like you have to take
Bless
the
you.
over on this one too. Bless you. Yeah, you have to take the over on the Suns as well.
The Portland Trailblazers are 28-31. They don't have a win total here.
They don't expect them to win another game.
Either way, I'm going under.
Yeah, whatever it was, I'm probably gonna go under as well.
So sad.
If Dame ain't taking this shit
All right,
serious,
so
I ain't taking this shit
I'll
serious.
create one. Okay.
39.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 39.5.
Did you see what Dame
That's exactly what he
tweeted
was
the other
gonna
day,
say.
by the way?
Les Sullivan.
What is freestyle?
No. No, not his freestyle.
What?
Did you see his freestyle though?
No, was it good?
Which was
Yeah.
fire.
39.5 though. I'm taking the under. Them
Yeah,
boys
me too.
suck.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
okay, so NBA memes tweeted out a tweet, and Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah. I saw
The original
this.
tweet was Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal are living proof
I saw
that
that.
being loyal doesn't win you anything. And then Damian said, y'all getting carried away with the loyalty thing because motherfuckers don't bounce to y'all drum. And what I've done has won me plenty. I'm sorry, Dame. You ain't win shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
He's winning in life.
Stop.
Man.
Yeah.
That's all
He-
that
he
matters.
did win
I
something.
mean, time the fuck out.
He won the
You're-
3-point contest.
You're gonna say
He
he
did.
ain't. You're gonna say he ain't win shit, bro. The man is making 50 million.
No, he's making money. There are
Yeah.
plenty of players that make money.
Some players.
Actually, every player makes money.
Every
Some
player
play-
does make money.
I'm gonna be
So-
honest with you. Some players just don't need the championship to make them happy.
All right, so
Some
think,
some players just value being loved by a city. You know, like
don't mean you win shit.
no, but at
He's
the
running
same-
from the ground.
He's running
He'd
from
rather
the
be
grind.
loved
But
or
bro,
feared.
but bro, the man has the key to the city of Portland. Essentially,
He's got the key.
My boy's gonna lock him in.
They're gonna lock it.
he can do whatever the fuck he wants, and obviously, if he leaves, nothing.
Whatever
changes,
he
but-
wants in
when I was
Portland.
younger and I heard that shit, I dead ass thought like there was like a key, like
Oh my
there was like
God.
a gate or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my
but let's be honest.
Good.
When Damian Lillard
Glad you
retires,
caught
he is not staying in Portland. He's going back to LA and living the rest of his life there. He's probably
Yeah.
gonna go back to Portland very few times. So
How do you know that, Dean? You don't know.
You
He
asked him.
told him.
I'm just saying, there's no way he retires in Portland. Like,
I don't want to go to Portland.
I was about to say,
Portland
I
would
want to
be
see
cool.
what
It's-
Portland's like.
It's very
Because they're
damp.
shitting on Portland relentlessly.
I think
Portland's a
there's
very damp place.
mad crime in Portland.
There's mad crime everywhere.
everywhere.
You go.
Like, what are you talking about?
I guess.
I never heard
Do you
anyone
even-
say
do you have
I want to go to
facts on
vacation.
this?
in
Do you
Portland."
have facts on this?
No,
Yeah.
Like
Back
there's
up
bad
your-
crime in Portland.
but you guys
All
really
right.
want to go to
Hold up.
vacation
No, no,
to
no, no,
Portland?
no, no, no.
It
I
was
never
interesting.
hear
Hold
anybody
up.
say they want to go to vacation to Portland.
Y'all ever see cool mountains before? Maybe Portland has cool mountains.
You know where I want to go?
We'll never know.
Toronto.
So go.
Okay.
I'm going to Canada.
All right, Dean, who's the player on your jersey?
So do you know the player on his jersey? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Hell
So
nah. But I'm not wearing the fucking jersey, am I?
So
Exactly.
You can't ask the question.
Exactly.
You can't ask the question.
I'm not telling you.
I can't, Landros, something like that.
Oh shit! He got it.
All right.
Did he get
He's
it?
looking him up.
I don't think he got, I have no idea.
Wow.
I don't think he did.
Fake fan.
Lindros.
Ah. Okay.
All right.
Good
The
job.
Next.
Kings are 33-25.
Yes.
33-25. Their win total is at 44.5. Taking the over.
I'm
Over.
also taking the over.
Yeah. Give me all the fucking Kings stock for the remainder of the season.
Like that beam. Come on.
Yeah, let's let that beam.
He's too busy finding out who's on his jersey.
Over.
Good choice.
Wow.
All right. So Eric Lindros
I
played for
wanna
the
know the-
Toronto Maple Leafs for one season in 05-06.
Wow.
And in that season, he had 11 goals, 11
Oh my
assists,
God.
22 points.
That's what position is he?
Hockey.
He was actually the first overall pick in the 1991 draft.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
Oh,
He's
Sorry.
Left
He's
wing.
a center,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
and this is what he looks like.
I'll never see.
Well, how good was
He lives in London, Ontario.
Was he good on his other team?
London, Ontario.
He was probably pretty good if he was in
yeah,
the home pick.
he was really good on the Flyers.
Okay, cool.
So the
Now I know.
Spurs have 14 wins currently. Their win total is at 22.5.
Jack Brown
Jesus.
said
He was
agree with Mr.
he was actually a Ranger
Bystander.
too.
What?
Jack said agree with Mr. Bystander. I don't know what
I
for.
forgot what. I forgot
don't
what
remember.
part.
He agrees with you.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. I love you.
Shout
buddy.
out, Jack.
Shout out, Jack, man.
Whoop.
What a goat. Love you,
Go,
buddy.
Jack.
I'm taking the under on the Spurs, bro. They're ass.
Yeah.
I'm taking
They're
all the
hot
under.
fucking ass, bro.
Under. Cool. The Toronto Raptors are 29-31. Their win total is at 40.5. Taking the over.
Over.
They have 22 more games remaining. Their fifth most difficult remaining strength of schedule. They have 2 games against the Celtics, 2 games against the Bucks, 2 games against the Nuggets, and a game against the Sixers and Cavs.
I'm taking the under.
I'm taking the under.
I'm also gonna take the under on that one.
Nice.
Thanks, dude.
Taking the over.
You sound like a weatherman.
Why did he say it like that?
Raptors Nation.
It's gonna be sunny and 65 today,
Let's ride.
with a chance of
Meatballs.
Raptor.
The Utah Jazzes are
Raining Raptors.
30-31.
Yeah.
Their win total is at 39.5. Taking the over on the Jazz. Jazz Nation. Let's ride.
I'll take
I'm
the
taking the
over.
under. I think they're gonna tank.
What was the line? Oh, sorry.
Over. There's no one guarding Walker Kessler.
39.5.
39.5.
You're enlightened, my friend.
I'm taking.
agree.
You know ball.
I'm taking.
You know, bull.
Give me the under.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
taking the under on
We
the
should do
Jazz.
another who he play for.
we should.
We could do who we play
We could do it
for.
tonight. Tonight.
Yeah.
Why would we do
We'll
it?
come
tonight?
back later for the who we play for.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the who we play for.
And the Washington Wizards are 28-30. And their win total is at 39.5.
I'm taking
Under.
the-
Under.
They have
I'm taking the
24 more
over.
games
I'm
left.
taking the over too.
Mhm.
Why?
Because fuck
For
it.
Zingis.
They actually got,
Porzingis.
they actually don't have the hardest like games remaining. I
Yeah,
mean,
but is it the easiest?
Yeah, because it sounds like everybody else does.
nah, it's 18th, but
Some teams gotta have these.
it's actually the 12th
Right.
easy. It's the 12th
I
easiest.
feel like every team he said has the hardest thing ever.
Yeah, no. I feel like most of the ones I said have the easiest. But yeah, I'm taking the under because the Wizards suck, but they're just so mid.
Glad we agree that they suck.
Yeah,
But they could 24 more games to win. What 11, 12?
something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Math.
Math.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. So
All right, with that, I tweeted out from the BallGame account, and only 2 people responded, and those 2 people were me and Dean. And I don't think you understood the question based on your answer, honestly. Which NBA team has the most pressure for the remainder of the regular season? So, Dean, your answer was the Philadelphia 76ers, and I think the Sixers have pressure going into the playoffs. I don't think their pressure comes with the regular season, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you just meant for the
Just for the
rest of
regular season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's simple. It's the Lakers.
It's-
I
It
agree.
is
That's what I said.
absolutely
I would have
the
said Lakers
Lakers.
if I understood the question.
it's not even remotely.
That's
close,
what I
and it's the
said,
Lakers.
yeah.
yeah.
Like the second closest, I feel like
The Bulls.
The
No,
Suns.
I would
The Suns.
I would even say the Timberwolves. I would say the Timberwolves are another team for the remainder of the regular season. that
The
have a lot of
Warriors,
trouble.
maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's that.
All
that
the
would
teams that need to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Knicks.
Okay. I just
Eh.
I wanna ask this quick because Kenny posted a video about it yesterday and it's topical. We'll make it quick.
Topical.
It was top 5 players under the most pressure for the remainder of this season.
For the season.
Stephen A's list
Oh, I saw
was
that shit.
It was
fucking
atrocious.
garbage.
So are you including
His
the
wasn't-
playoffs in
yeah,
your
yes,
question?
Yes,
Okay.
Well, I think the
absolutely.
biggest player on
Jokic
that
is number
was-
1.
That was
Really?
Jokic is number 1, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, there's
I think
all
it's-
this
personally-
propaganda about Nicole Jokic.
I
I
personally
think
think it's
Jokic is
Russell
top
Westbrook.
3.
I think it's
I-
Russell Westbrook number 1.
what?
I
What?
think it's James
Most
Harden.
pressure?
Yes.
Why would there be pressure on Russell Westbrook?
What?
Because the man has to fucking prove against the narratives. He needs to win a championship or at least be a productive
No, he
player
has to
on a
I'm gonna be
legit-
honest. I don't think anybody's expecting him to do shit. So I don't think
But-
there's any
But
pressure on
bro,
him.
there's so
Jokic
many
is
people
about to be
that
a
are-
3-time MVP without a
I think
championship. if he
when
doesn't
you
win.
talk about pressure, I think there's expectations that come with it. I don't think anybody has any expectations for Russell Westbrook.
Okay, in no specific order, I think it's Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul. I think Joel Embiid is in there, and James Harden, both the teammates. I think they're both in there.
Yeah,
and Paul George.
I'd have
Paul George
I'd have
as well.
Jokic, Embiid, Harden, Chris Paul, and then
He had Jason Tatum on his list.
He did.
What the fuck?
I mean, you got to win the big dance, bro.
Yeah, but he's 24.
I said this about because you commented on that dude, Dean. That dude's post about Jokic, and
What did I say?
about you would agree. He said something about Jokic has to win this year. He's done with the Jokic shakes, and your response was,
I would agree, but there's 6-7 teams that could win the title. So I feel like now more than ever, there's so much talent in the NBA. There's other teams that could win. I don't think there's a ton of pressure on one particular guy.
my response to that was the all-time greats get the job done. There's always been talent in the NBA.
I agree with that too. That was a good response.
Jokic got to get the job done. Jokic is definitely at the top. The way the media is pushed, I mean, I see people saying he's a better offensive player than Kobe Bryant.
Oh my God, I saw that.
Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, but if he is a 3-time MVP, is he a top 15 player of all time?
No,
No, not that ring.
Why?
he doesn't have a ring.
He's top
Need a
20.
ring.
He's top 25.
Sure,
I think he's top 20. How many
I'd have
players
to
have
see a
3
list.
MVPs?
not that many, but
Honestly, yeah, I would even say top 20.
I'd have to see a list.
but all the
he doesn't
top-
have the ring and he doesn't have the longevity yet.
all the
in my
top
opinion.
15
That's what
players
it is.
have rings, bro.
Yeah.
There's no top 15 player who doesn't have a ring.
Well,
Barkley
I
and
was-
Malone
I was
pushed
about
the
to say
15 to
those,
20
are the
ring.
two, but I don't even want to mention one of. Yeah, I don't even like mentioning one of those dudes.
I mean, I don't care. It's about
outrage-
basketball.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
Talking about basketball.
I'm so happy about the outrage on Twitter. Side note about that shit. Like, very happy that everyone's
mean-
coming together for that shit.
Okay,
The NBA don't
Pretty
care.
obvious.
so let's
NBA does
say
not give a fuck.
let's say Jokic doesn't win a championship in his prime. Let's say he's 36 years old and wins a championship. Is that worth as much as if he wins one
Well,
this year?
time
No.
out.
Obviously not.
We're talking though.
Well, if he's a
I think if
three-peat
he's the
MVP, he's solidified top
25 player.
22.
I think
You know what I mean?
no matter what, I don't think the age matters. I don't think when in your career matters. I think what's your role on said team matters more than anything else. So if he's like the second or third best player on a team that eventually wins a ring, I think I'd still say, yeah, that matters.
Not
But
as
if-
much as if he was the best, obviously.
Yeah.
Though, you know.
If he,
So let's say Carmelo
If-
Anthony
so-
got a ring.
so if
It's different now.
Doesn't matter.
Different.
So
does
if-
not
Because
matter at
Melo
all.
would be
If
more of a role
Jokic-
player on that team.
yeah.
if Jokic wins 3 straight MVPs this year, he immediately leapfrogs past Malone and Barkley, wherever they are on your ranking,
Yes.
somewhere
Agreed.
between 20 and 25. If he wins a ring, and it's not in his prime,
We're talking like top 12. Top.
It's tough.
and it's not in his prime though, and he's
Oh.
not the best player on that championship team, he probably stays right there. Honestly,
I'd agree.
You don't think if he's the second best player on that team?
no,
I don't know if he leaves.
because all those top 15 guys were the best player on championship teams.
It's tough for me to say.
But also, I feel like if
leapfrogs Karl Malone and Charles Barkley though.
We
because
can't,
they did it for,
bro.
like, for
Ring
longevity-
culture is so
longevity.
important
It
in
is.
these ranking players. Is it important for me when I'm personally ranking players?
Okay, so
in my opinion, no. But ring culture just is so important when we're ranking players. And for some reason, people want to put that shit to the side for this Nikola Jokic guy. He's a great player. He's an all-time great. He's probably going to win 3 straight MVPs. But you have to be up there with the all-time greats. You have to get the job done. And this year, there's no excuse.
No,
They're the best team in the
Okay,
league.
okay,
yeah.
okay. I don't agree with that.
There's
I
no
don't agree with
excuse.
the there's no excuse thing.
What's the excuse? You have the best team.
I okay, but this is the deepest the NBA has ever been.
Bro, the NBA has always been the most talented basketball league in the world.
But there's going
Nah,
to be.
but this year particularly, there's the most talent we've ever seen in the NBA.
There
at
is,
one
but
time.
It's like that every single.
but it
year,
doesn't
though.
matter.
It's not though.
It's only going to
not.
increase. There's
But
only
it
going to be
doesn't
more and more
matter though.
talent. There's
It
only
doesn't
going to
right.
be
It
more and
doesn't
more
matter. The talent's always
So here's
expanding.
my
But when
question.
you look, I'm sorry.
If you're that guy,
ahead.
you get the job done.
when you look 6 years ago, when you have top players in the league, you know who's going to the finals. You knew the Cavs and Warriors were going to the finals
we were
every
in
year.
we were in an era where it was like super teams. It was
Bro,
a super team and it was LeBron
every
James.
team's a
LeBron
super
with his
team.
fucking Cavs team.
These are super teams.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
LeBron with his Cavs team in 2018.
They're
These
not-
are super teams.
They're not super teams when there's 4 or 5 of them in the conference.
The Suns aren't a super team.
So
No,
what's
yeah,
the
I
point you're
think
trying
they
to
are,
make, though?
But
Suns had 1 All-Star.
What I'm saying
sorry,
is
bro.
the league
You're not
is
gonna
different.
consider the Celtics a super team right now? Like, sure, maybe not because they're organically grown and
don't.
stuff like that. But bro, they are fucking loaded.
But yo,
I don't
The
because
Bucks,
this
they're
thing-
fucking
I
the
don't
loaded.
think
thing
they're
that
super teams.
made the Warriors and the Cavs who they were was because they had the top 3 players in the league on their teams.
yeah.
The Warriors had Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, and the Cavaliers had LeBron James. So those were 1, 2, and 3 in the NBA for that stretch. If Jokic is the best player in the league, he will get the job done. It's that simple. Stop making
you're right.
excuses for him about the other players in the league. If he's that guy, he will get the job done in the next 2 to 3 years.
And Giannis,
Okay,
that
Giannis,
simple.
Giannis won
here's
one.
my thing. Say Jason Tatum and the Celtics win a title this year. You're not going to consider Tatum the best player in the league.
Well, Tatum doesn't have
He
3
pushes up.
MVPs.
He pushes it. He
does.
pushes up there, but he
gets-
also doesn't have MVPs.
He doesn't
Right?
have 3
He moves ahead of some people probably.
He jumps
No.
a guy like Embiid immediately.
Oh my God, that's without
Yeah.
even questioning that. You don't think
He
twice
might
about
even
that.
jump Jokic for me personally, quite frankly.
No.
No.
Not without
Depends
the
how he.
MVPs.
I don't know.
how they
And
both perform in
today-
the playoffs, you know.
I don't know, man.
One ring or 3 MVPs. I'm taking the guy
All
with 3
right,
MVPs.
so here's my thing. If Jokic makes the
Taking the
conference
finals,
finals
yeah.
again, and I'll put it like this, and he loses to a Suns team, but in that series he averaged 36, 15, and 12 on like 60% shooting from the field.
Should've
You're
been
still gonna.
Doesn't
you're gonna,
matter that you, bro.
I
You're the-
can't hold
I
that
wouldn't.
against
No,
him.
at that point, it depends what Tatum does. You're saying like if Tatum wins the ring, would you put him?
Well, I'm not even like saying rate
Or
them
you just-
against each other. I'm
like,
just
if you
saying
put
in
it
general,
against
like if
Jokic.
Jokic,
When
like,
LeBron
are we
was
holding that
losing
against
finals,
Jokic?
it was held against him to
Okay, but that
extent.
was fucking
but at the same
stupid.
time, it shouldn't have been.
But now
at the
it's
same
not.
time, you know
Less
what I
so
mean?
than ever. I feel like it's Skip Bayless, and that's essentially it.
It sucks that other people will hold it against LeBron, but won't hold it against guys like Jokic. It sucks. But,
Right.
like that's just how
It's
it
a
is.
different caliber.
I was
yeah.
about to say it's also just because LeBron has just been held to a completely different standard than any player ever. Period. And it's just that simple. That's the only difference there. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. He's made 10 finals. He's won 4, lost 6 of them, and I think in all 6,
I mean,
he's
what
been
was
the best
the
player in,
but
in
what
the
was the
finals.
energy around Giannis before he won a ring? He's great, but he can't get it done in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You got it done in the playoffs.
You have. It's really. I feel like
Oh yeah,
it's
Jokic
just
has to get it done.
it's a
He's
simple
No, I agree,
conversation.
but it doesn't have to be this season.
It doesn't. But
this
it has to
season
be,
it's his best chance.
Yeah, exactly.
in the midst, right, of 3 straight MVPs.
he should win it
you're,
now.
You're the clear-cut
Right.
best player in the league for the 3rd straight
So
year.
if he
Yeah,
wins
you should
one,
probably win more.
if he wins one, everything subsides.
He's
Never to
top
be
50.
I'll
questioned
give him a
again.
pass the
He's
last
top
couple
50.
years. 'cause
Never to be
he didn't have-
questioned again.
He didn't have Jamal Murray, but
He
now
win-
that Jamal Murray,
if he wins the
just
MVP and the championship this year, he's top 15. Yes.
Top
And-
15.
Bro,
I think-
3
and I
straight
think- and I think
MVPs and
it's
a
easy.
ring
I
and
think
a
it's
3 year
easily.
streak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a 3-year
Easily.
run, imagine having 3 MVPs,
No, that's
a Finals
honestly,
MVP,
like-
and a championship.
Yeah,
That's the greatest-
Aside,
one of the greatest
aside from
runs of all
Michael
time.
Jordan and probably LeBron James,
But
it's
like-
the greatest 3-year stretch of basketball we've ever seen.
Would you put him over like Giannis?
Yeah.
Just because he has the extra MVP, but
They're like-
Giannis is a
they-
better player. I
They'd
think.
probably be back to back with me.
There'd be an argument for
You
either
can make
or
the
depending
argument
on
for
the day.
Giannis because Giannis has deep boys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would say aside from Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, I guess tier, they'd be the top 2 current players all time.
Yeah. Well, Kawhi.
I'd have them both above
If Jokic
Kawhi.
three-peats as an MVP and wins
I
wins
know.
an NBA
I'd have Kawhi under
championship,
them, but
who
I
are you
think he's on the
taking
same
all time, Jokic or Kevin Durant?
It's tough, man.
Still taking Kevin Durant.
By
He never won the
not by
MVP.
landslide though.
See, my thing, it's tough for me to put someone on an all-time list when they haven't done it for a long time. Like, I feel like longevity is such a big
He's
thing
been
when
at
it
it for
comes to
6
that.
seasons or so now, bro.
You know, that's just my
I
whole
feel
thing,
like
is
the longevity matters, but really when we go back and look at it, it's really about the peak.
Yes.
And Jokic's peak stacks up with the greats.
That's true, too.
Like this.
I feel like he's in that. If he wins 3 straight MVPs and a ring, he's in that. Because KD and Giannis aren't really that far off for me either. I'd probably lean KD over Giannis, but they're right there. So
Yeah.
Jokic goes right there in that tier with those guys.
I'd agree.
Like, I just
Right,
feel like,
right in the Dwayne Wade tier type of thing.
Yeah.
Right up there.
I just feel like KD's been the second best player in the
like
league
Dwayne
for
Wade
how many years? Like,
is
I
a
feel
drop
like
off
I feel like
Maybe.
easy I'd take Kevin Durant over Jokic.
because
And over
Dwayne
Giannis.
All time.
Dwayne
Yeah.
Wade
Dwayne Wade never got an
was
MVP.
really a 1B.
I'm gonna be
in his
honest. The only
championships.
thing that really knocks Kevin Durant, obviously, you got the MVP and stuff like that. It literally is just the fact that we can't say he was. Well, yes, he was the best player on that team,
I know.
but we can't say he was the guy on that team because it was so loaded. Giannis won his title,
Yeah.
and there was no question, no doubt, not even a second thought in the mind of anybody that Giannis was the unquestioned guy. And at that moment, he stamped himself as the unquestioned guy in the NBA. So
I know that. I'm just saying that's what it is for me, like with all-time lists. Like Kevin Durant, he's been the second best player in the league for how many years now? Like that's why I feel like I would easily take him still over Jokic, over Giannis. Like and I wouldn't even have to think about it personally. You know, like maybe like 5 years down the line, yeah, I'll say it's an argument. But I don't know. I just feel like longevity is big for me for all-time lists.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I just feel like like with Jokic's case, if he does, and this is all hypothetical because I don't even think those boys are winning the ring.
I don't
I
think
don't
so
I
either.
don't even know
I
if
don't
he's
think they
gonna-
make the finals.
Yeah.
No,
Personally.
But
they lose in the first round to the Lakers.
if he
Lakers.
does get the third straight MVP and the ring, it doesn't matter what he does in terms of longevity. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
He
what you
could
mean.
coast for the next 6 years
Yeah.
of his career, but then when you look back at it, you'll be like, wow,
He
he
was
finished
great.
with this
Yeah.
much all-time total points, this time whatever assists, blah 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 blah, and he has one of the greatest peaks we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
I
he's
definitely see
easily-
both sides of it. It's just what you value more, I
Yeah.
guess. You know?
Yeah.
Like for Giannis's case, like we know Giannis, it doesn't matter what he does from this point on. We know Giannis is going to finish as a top 15 player of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's already done it. He did it already. It's done deal. Everything else is just icing on the cake for now and just moves him up.
Mhm.
It was the same thing with Steph before this past ring. We knew Steph was top 15.
He had 3 rings already, though, and 2 MVPs.
Yeah, I'm just
made Steph
I'm
top
just
10.
saying
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
like the
Perseverance.
longevity thing didn't matter. Like it didn't matter what he does for the rest of his career in terms of longevity.
Mhm.
But it'll be interesting to see. But I definitely think Jokic has a shit ton of. You have to get the job done. Same thing with Embiid. Same thing with James Harden. Like you
Yeah.
got to get the job done.
It
Yeah, I
just
think
sucks that
I think-
Embiid's best 3 seasons are also Jokic's best 3
Yeah.
Yep.
seasons.
Yeah, it's
He'll
tough.
always just be known as the guy in the shadows.
Well, I
of-
was
of
talking to
Jokic.
the Shields about this last night. What if the Sixers get the ring this year? What does that do for the
You'd have to say it.
Embiid
feel like
Jokic
you'd have
thing
to
all the
say-
time? I said me personally, we've been watching them very closely during their primes. I never thought it was that far off. I always flip-flopped between the two. If Embiid gets the ring, bro, it's tough.
And he has a good playoff run because
Yeah,
if
it's
he's
tough.
like okay and James Harden's really the best player in that team, I think it's different. But I think if Embiid really shows out in the playoffs and has a better playoff run than Jokic and wins the title, yeah, I think he could leapfrog him.
To be fair, in my opinion, though, this is probably not a popular opinion. I think that's probably the most talented basketball team in the NBA,
Who's that?
the Sixers,
No,
or next
the
to the
Suns
Suns.
are.
Next
Yeah.
to the Suns.
the Celtics.
There's a bunch of teams. Bro.
Yes,
I don't think the
yeah,
Sixers.
I guess
you know.
that's close, but bro, I mean, when your top four
I didn't know those were the top 3 teams.
is
yeah.
Joel, Harden, Maxey, and Toby.
Bro, look at the Lakers, bro. They're so good.
They have D'Angelo Russell as their third option, and they have LeBron and Anthony Davis, bro.
Wait till they beat everyone,
Yo,
right?
wait, you know what they should
Yo,
do?
if they win the
fucking
They should- title,
They're winning
I
the
just want
title.
spread it
Everyone to
out
hold
and
my
just run
fucking-
pick and roll.
I have a bet for them to win the title. all right?
Pick and
I
rolls
do
would
too,
go
I do
crazy.
too.
for
Me
that
and
offense.
Ortiz have a bet for them.
We do,
We have
actually.
a bet for the Lakers to win the West and the Bulls to win the East from like
Yeah.
way back.
We
when.
made this shit in July.
That,
Yeah, I
I
put-
remember when you guys made
I
that.
put
Yeah.
$10 on the Lakers
I mean,
to win the
you put money on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my bet too.
Yeah.
I think it was us three and Charlo.
Yep.
We were sitting at Hobron. You were
We each
working.
put $50 on
Should I
it.
put-
I can cash out now. We each got like $1 back.
Yeah, no, the Bulls ain't doing that shit. Neither the Lakers.
yeah, I
Hold
put
on.
$10 to win for the
Yeah.
Lakers to win too.
Yeah.
Let's see what the cash out is right now.
Mine's $10 still.
Mine's-
Yeah, but
I
like,
get my money
if
back.
Embiid wins the ring, like then we're
Embiid
having
would probably be
a
ranked higher than Jokic.
legit conversation about all time
Yeah.
Jokic or Embiid.
Yeah, I can get $3 right now.
I don't give a shit about your
I
three
would take your
MVPs.
$3 back, honestly.
Well, no, you get $1 back. You get you get 75 cents back because they're
Honestly,
splitting it.
You should probably take the
4
money
ways.
I would take my
should take the money
75
back.
cents.
Huh?
You should just cash out right now, honestly.
Take the dollar back and
You
put
might
it
as
into
well.
something else. Honest to
Don't
God.
cash that shit out, Ortiz.
What if it hits?
Never,
not
you
hitting,
never
bro.
ever cash out, bro.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Bro,
I just want to see what the
would
cash
you
out
rather
was.
$3 or
Alright.
$0?
Anyways,
I'd rather
Alright.
have 0 because I'm gonna
Trunks.
spend $3 anyway. Probably playing CeeLo.
Trunks,
Chris, you said you
had.
had something, right? We don't have enough time for this.
No?
For this, no.
Okay, then we'll have to save it for next
Yeah,
week.
we'll do it next. week.
All right.
We'll do your thing.
Bet. Say that.
Bet,
Can
bro,
you guys,
slam a-
real quick, in
No.
case we want to clip this out, just the single player under the most pressure for the remainder of this NBA season? through
James
the
Harden.
playoffs?
I'm going James Harden.
Nikola Jokic.
John Morant. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's being different.
Go ahead, Dean.
Huh?
The player with the most pressure.
Single player.
Single player with the most pressure.
Can't be married. You
Yeah, I
have
was
to
about
be
to say they
single.
cannot be in a relationship.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Single player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. But,
John Morant's good in the West.
Damn. This is tough. Skip me for now.
You're the last one.
No, actually, everyone wait.
I was first. I said James Harden.
All right, Dean, you're up.
I was gonna say okay. Yeah, I'm taking James Harden as well.
Boom. See, I knew it was gonna work.
It was Jokic or James Harden, but I think James Harden's been at it for longer. I think there's more pressure on him.
It's because he's older.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
He's older. He's a big beard.
Let's go, John Morant.
beard.
He's good in the West.
That thing was yo, that shit
Shout
had
out
me
Christian
rolling,
Jamo.
bro.
Big
I was
beard.
fucking weak, bro.
the more I thought about it,
In these 5 minutes.
it's Paul George.
What? How?
It's Paul George.
Wait. Paul George?
How is it? How is Paul
Okay.
George under
No,
more
I
pressure
could
than
see
James
it
Harden?
because
Paul
Paul
George.
George.
When
How?
has he ever? Okay, time out. We need to dispel he needs to dispel the entire notion that A, he can't perform in the playoffs,
He did 2 years
and
ago.
B, that this I don't give a fuck.
Did he?
He didn't.
Yes.
No, he didn't do what everything
Ball
he needed
game.
to
He
do.
really
Kawhi
did.
got hurt.
This Clippers team, in general, is the team under the most pressure. Kenny KOT4Q said it
think
on
the
his Kenny
Sixers
for
are.
Real channel. The team under the most pressure is the Clippers.
I
This
think they're the
looks
top 2.
failed at the current moment. This looks like it failed miserably. Paul George is under immense pressure. Kawhi already got his shit done. He had one of the best playoff runs we've seen in Toronto, obviously, and stuff like that. I don't care if you want to knock his playoff run. I don't care if anyone wants to say any of that stuff. It is.
There's nothing to
biblical.
knock.
No one knocked it.
No,
I'm just saying.
What is there to knock?
Paul George has never
That
done
they
it.
wouldn't have won if the Warriors were healthy.
Paul George
Sorry.
has never done it. Just
I
point
agree with
blank.
that, by the way.
Period.
Yep.
PG.
But James Harden is like better all time than Paul George, and he doesn't have a ring either.
But
And he doesn't perform in the playoffs just like
but
PG.
James Harden at least has his MVPs and stuff.
Yeah, but
Well,
this-
that's
why he would have more
He's-
pressure.
Exactly, that's why he has more
Because he's
pressure.
him.
Paul George hasn't proven jack shit throughout his career. He's
Exactly.
great, don't get me
James
wrong.
I
Harden
can see what he's
has.
saying though.
I think I don't know.
I feel like James Harden has proven shit throughout his
PG
career.
was
That's
the guy
why he
in Indiana.
needs to get the ring.
He
Exactly.
didn't get it done.
yeah,
Yeah.
that too. I mean, Paul George just needs to show the world right now, I'm him.
Show him, Paul.
Show him,
I'm Paul.
All right.
Show them you're him.
Shout out to the Mr. Bricks, to the Brick
Mr.
team.
Burks.
All right. Blind rank these NBA players, but you don't know who's coming next. We're going to go
I like this.
in order
Glad you did it.
this way down. So you're doing the first one. You put that. There's going to be
I've
4
seen
players.
these TikToks, yeah.
There's going to be 5 players, actually. The 5th one just goes wherever.
Yeah.
All right, ready? The first player is Corey Joseph.
5.
Okay.
The second player is Daniel Theis.
4.
The third player is Patrick Beverly.
This is gonna throw. I already know this is gonna go poorly.
Oh man.
It's easy. I think.
He's gonna throw a fucking curveball, bro.
Oh,
No, it's random.
generating
It's
random
random.
NBA players.
Oh, 3.
The fourth player is Tobias Harris. This is
Oh
going
my
perfect.
God.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Honestly,
I
think I know what I would do.
generating NBA players.
I think I would know what I would
know
do.
where I would go.
Yeah. Give me one. Give me one
Yeah,
for Toby.
Yeah.
good job.
I would have put him 2.
No.
And the
I would put
last
him one.
player at number 2 is Jordan Bone.
Yay.
I want to run it back.
Shit.
we
Yeah,
have
do
to,
that
we
again.
have to.
I
Alright,
thought we were gonna get better players.
Alright,
We have to-
well-
That was
we have
fun.
to do this till we get one that we like.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like that.
We'll start with Ortiz.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Blind rank the NBA players, but you don't know who's coming next.
I'm gonna fuck you guys.
The first player is
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
the first player is Wenyen Gabriel.
Ooh,
4.
I like that.
The next player is Jalen Harris.
Oh god.
5.
I don't even know who that is.
The next player is Malachi Flynn.
3.
Yeah.
The next player is Joe Ingles.
Yeah,
Give me 2.
it makes sense.
And the last player at 1 is Adam
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm gonna
Adam
do
made
the
sense.
I'm gonna do the TikTok filter instead
yeah,
of
I like that. Good.
the random NBA.
Nah,
generator.
this one's cool.
No.
Because we,
No.
we get bums. But
don't
there
want
is
the
like
bums.
500 plus NBA players. Like that's the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, there's just a lot of NBA players.
Listen.
Listen.
Mhm.
Seeing
I'm gonna copyright it.
Yeah.
All right, who's
That was
who's
too
starting
accurate.
it off?
Too good.
Who's
I'll
starting
start
it
it
off?
off
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
All right. Oh wait, that's
Between
NBA teams. That's not NBA players.
passionate from all the way. Passing with the things you say. Passing
Damn, why is
my
this filter not giving me NBA players, bro?
Boop, 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 boop,
Oh.
boop, 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 boop.
I'm done.
What's the next song?
Yeah, keep talking. I don't know why it's not.
We got to do this.
Actually,
right.
oh, Dean, did you hear the song yet? Weekend Ariana Grande.
Yo, I'm fucking hype. I didn't listen
Bro,
to it
that
yet.
shit
It was
fire.
good.
That shit was
Wasn't
fire.
that good?
Yeah, shit was
Bro, I
fire.
felt like I was like floating to heaven when Ariana came on, bro.
Wow.
Oh,
That
my
shit was
God.
fire.
Because
That
the
shit was
last
fire.
song they came out
Oh,
with
yeah.
together. What
Save your
was it?
tears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know that
And
SpongeBob meme of him just floating?
You ever hear that live?
There was
That's
one
me.
prior to that, right?
No.
They
No.
did. No, that was
You ever
the
hear
first song.
Save Your Tears live?
No, not live.
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful song
imagine.
I've ever heard in my life.
Bro, Ariana Grande is fucking
Beautiful.
gorgeous, bro.
Ari,
Oh.
if you're listening to this, hop on the pod.
Hell yeah.
I wa-
We could talk about anything you want. It
Yeah,
doesn't, have to be, it
anything.
doesn't have to be basketball.
Nope.
yeah, Dean's trying to slide in there, bro.
No.
We know it's been Pete Davidson. We know it's been Mac Miller,
And then Dean Wagner.
and then
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
no, Dean,
fucked
nothing,
up.
Dean, nothing against you, bro. No.
Dean
It
Wagner.
literally
sounds like it was against me.
No,
a
you'd be her-
downfall.
You'd kind of no, you wouldn't be her type. Her type seems to be like
I'd be her type.
Shut
What?
up, Trunks.
Skinny,
Bear with
skinny
me.
fatty
Okay.
guys.
So-
Shut up.
You can't say that. You can, but like,
I'm not lying.
homie's deceased.
Oh
He
man.
is. He is.
Who?
Mac.
The
Mac
goat.
Oh,
Miller.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Mac.
I don't know why this
Come on,
TikTok
bro.
filter's taking so long.
That's crazy.
About to make Ortiz cry.
Why? You were a big Mac Miller guy, Ortiz?
Mac Miller's actually the reason I got into hip hop.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Mac Miller song?
Knock knock.
Mine's The
Yeah.
Spins.
Who's there?
Did you find
All
that?
right.
Alright.
The first player is
That's not.
Oh, wait, do the intro again.
Yeah.
blind rank these NBA players, but you don't know who's coming next.
TikTok.
Who's coming? All
Next.
Who's
right.
come?
The first player is Nikola Jokic.
Give me 2.
Bro.
Come on, bro. There is no other.
All right, give me 1.
All right.
Go ahead. We'll go with 1.
All right. The next player is
They're all going to be the best players.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
it's going to be all the best players. in
Well, I
the
mean,
NBA.
it's a top 100 thing. So
oh, it's
there's
a top 100 thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no, it's only top 10.
okay. All right. I guess two, yeah.
Yeah, it was bitch complaining.
What would you have put?
All right.
I would.
We'll talk about it.
All right. Coming next is Jimmy Butler.
I'll put him 4.
All right. Coming next
That's
is Rudy Gobert.
5.
Yep.
All right. And at the 3 spot is Zach LaVine.
I don't agree with Zach LaVine over Jimmy
I
Butler
don't
at all.
either.
Me
Like,
neither.
not
I
even
kind of fucked it
remotely
up.
close.
You fucked it up.
All right.
Sorry.
You
Damn.
dick.
One more.
Yeah,
One more.
All right.
Oh.
who's- You started, John?
I'll start it off.
Blind rank these NBA players, but you don't know who's coming next. Coming.
Come.
All right.
Ing.
Inside.
The first player is Paul George.
Give me 2.
Yep.
All right. The next player is Carl Anthony Town. This is
3.
Good job.
okay.
Wonderful
boy.
pick.
The next player is Chris Middleton.
All right. I like this so far.
Fuck.
Come on, don't think too hard about this.
It's 4.
Yep.
All right. The next player is
It's 1 or 5. You're fucked.
Bam Adebayo.
Oh man.
Well, we already sold.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa. You could
Who was the 2 and 3?
go.
2 is Paul George.
give me top 100. Give me 5.
and
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
watch.
I would've put him 1.
Yeah,
I was gonna
one
say you
would
could
have.
make a case for 1.
I would have put him 1, and I would have been happy with
And
it.
number 1 is Giannis.
So
So it worked
We
out.
wouldn't
'Cause
have
we
made a
would have had
case
Giannis
anyway.
at 5. All right.
so
That's
it's just Bam.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
this.
yeah,
I guess we weren't good at that.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
well.
That's rough.
It's.
it's been fun.
I feel like it's not a skill.
It's
No.
blind.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Anything else?
It's been fun. It's been real.
Guess the mystery player real quick
has it
before we
been
end
real
it?
fun?
Been
I'm
real
always, down,
fun.
I'm always down for him.
I'm always down for 1 minute. I'll come up with a player
Okay.
for yeah. I'll come up with a player this week.
Do an all-time player.
All
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Hurry up.
All
Take
time,
your
but not this time.
yeah. Not current time.
No.
All the other time.
Okay. All right. I got mine.
All right.
15 questions?
Yeah, I was about to say
Yep.
15 questions.
All right, do the intro. You have 15 questions to guess this mystery NBA player.
You have 15 questions to guess.
Do it over.
Oh my fucking god!
He said
I don't like. I don't like.
You have 15 questions to guess this mystery NBA player. you gotta do the light skin pose. There you go.
That was cringe.
That was crazy.
That
All right,
was, that was
let's
nuts.
East or West for the majority of their career.
Majority of their career was spent in the Western Conference.
I think I know it already. I'm
Yeah?
not gonna say. I think
In the
I know it.
West, he said.
West.
Yes.
Are they still playing currently?
No.
I thought that was established.
Well,
No.
he could
Yeah.
be an all-time player.
This is my
when he's
guess.
playing.
Oh.
All time would include.
That's my guess.
all time.
They
But,
could
but then I
not.
said all time, but not this time.
Oh,
No, they could still be playing.
I
it
did
was a
say
good
that.
question.
yeah.
It was a good question.
Okay.
No,
So they're in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they black?
Yes.
That goes my guess. My guess was George Mikan.
Just the way you said it was just like mad, like caught me off guard.
Oh man.
That's a good question.
We.
And I'm dead.
Should we cut down the divisions of what team they're
I-
primarily on?
I feel like if we say the Lakers, that's gonna limit half.
Why don't we ask if the team that they primarily played for is currently a top 7 seed in the
I like that.
conference?
what he said?
Did the team they primarily are known for? Wait, no, words, English. Is the team that?
Is their primary team?
Yes.
Yeah, is their primary
7 seed in
team
the West.
currently a top 7 seed in the West?
Yes.
Okay,
All
that
right.
narrows it down
It does.
to 7 teams.
That was what
We can ask if of those 7 teams, if their mascot is an animal or not, because 3 and 4.
All right, ask. You got to
Their
ask.
team is their team mascot an animal?
Yes.
So that leaves.
You know the
That
Suns
leaves them-
mascot is a gorilla.
The what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
The
Suns
Suns mascot.
is a gorilla.
So we said.
So
Like,
it's
treat
either
it
It's
that.
Memphis.
I think they're all
Dallas,
animals. You
Minnesota.
fucking idiot.
what?
All their team mascots are animals.
No,
You're right.
on the logo. The
Okay,
logo.
you gotta
is-
What?
specify that then, because the mascots are all animals.
Are you fucking dumb?
Fuck you. I thought.
You said mascot. You didn't say logo. There's a difference here.
I just assumed you said logo.
Exactly. That's obviously what I meant.
What the
Obviously, I
fuck do
didn't
you-
No,
mean
no,
the Suns
no,
mascot.
no,
Does
I
that
was-
change the answer? Because he did mean.
Obviously, that's
me,
not what I
me
meant.
personally, I wasn't listening to him. I just assumed
But
he
you can't
said.
take the question back.
You're actually a dick.
Fuck you. Ask the right question.
That's
I mean,
fucked
no,
up.
he has a point. You
I
should ask the right
guess,
question.
but like obviously, I'm not asking if the sun gorilla is a part of this.
Well, you should have said
But
logo.
then ask, does the logo
you're-
have an
you're-
animal in it?
does
you
their logo have an
stupid
animal?
Fuck.
Does their logo have an animal?
No.
All right. So it's the opposite teams now.
Dumbass.
Bro, I'm not a dumbass.
You
So
are.
it's the Suns. It's a player on the
It's
Suns.
no,
no,
wait.
because
the
Denver.
Clippers. No, the Nuggets. No,
Yes, they do. The
The Nuggets have an
They have a
animal
minor.
mascot.
don't they
No,
have like a
no, it's
Oh, wait, no,
Rocky.
they're the Coyotes.
You sound like someone else.
No, yeah. They have the coyote. Yeah.
What?
The Clippers have like that bird thing. Oh,
Just continue.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Did he primarily play in the 90s? Like, would we know him for the 90s?
No.
Okay. So he's like a
Fucking Christ.
2000s guy. So what are our teams?
So our teams are the Nuggets, the Kings, the Clippers, and the Suns.
I feel like it's Simbular.
That is a good one.
Would we consider this player a shooter?
I feel like that's tough to answer.
That is tough to answer because, like,
No, I feel like it's not. Would we consider this player a shooter?
no,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
No. How many questions is that? 7?
could be like Carmelo Anthony, right?
Could,
It could be like,
but like probably not.
Probably not. Okay. You want to do like height?
Would you consider Carmelo Anthony a shooter?
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, he
right,
could shoot.
All right, cool.
So it's not Carmelo Anthony. Cool.
You weren't going to guess Carmelo Anthony anyways.
No.
We can ask if their logo has yellow in it. It'll cut the teams in half.
Okay.
Does their logo have yellow in it?
Yes.
All right, so it's either the Nuggets or the Suns.
So it's a Sun.
Why?
I just know. Ask what team.
Is it a Sun?
No.
It's a Nugget.
How do you know? Ask. Nope.
How many questions in a week?
10.
Okay.
We have 10 more?
You have 5 more.
5 more.
Okay.
All right,
I was
so
gonna say
Nugget.
10 more. That's
It's quite a bit.
so
we
Nugget.
asked
So it's a
if they
Nugget
were, like-
player. 5 more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Not from the 90s.
From the-
2000.
From the 80s.
I mean, it doesn't have.
Oh, yeah.
2000.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I got a good one.
There's like David Thompson.
It could be.
I don't know who else.
Should we ask like height?
Could ask height.
Is this player taller than 6'7"?
Yes.
Big man from the 80s or 2000s.
Dan Issel.
Not David Thompson.
Birdman, Chris Anderson,
Could be Chris Anderson.
Nene.
I
No,
was
it's
gonna say
he's
Nene.
black, so it can't be
Dikembe?
Chris
It could
Anderson.
be J.J. Hickson.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Dikembe,
J.J. Hickson.
Oh, he was in the 90s, though. Never mind.
Nene.
Could be Nene.
Could be Nene.
Could be Kenyon Martin.
Could be Timofey Mozgov.
No.
No, it
No.
can't be.
Kenyon Martin's a
No.
shout.
Kenyon Martin.
You
Nene.
have 4 more questions, by the way.
I know.
It could be Carmelo.
Should we
Anthony.
limit it down to a decade at least? Because we still
Yeah.
don't know what decade it is.
Did they primarily play in the 2010s?
No.
What?
Why would you
Should
do
have
that?
said 2000.
2000s or 80s?
I don't think he's thinking of an 80s player. I think it's a 2000s player.
So
No.
you
We
think
could ask about the 80s if you want now.
No.
That's 11 questions.
A lot of 2010s players aren't playing today.
True. All right.
So 2000s Nuggets.
Like Nene was primarily playing in the 2010s.
That's true.
So you want to go? You want to ask 7 foot?
I don't know.
It's tough.
Like, I mean, like, if it's just
We
some
can ask-
random from the Nuggets from the 80s, like, we could just
We
take
can
our
ask
L.
if they were an all-star for the
I
Nuggets.
looked up Nene.
You want to ask if they were an all-star for the Nuggets?
Yeah, were they an all-star for the Denver Nuggets?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey.
Was Kenyon Martin was a one-time
That's
all-star, was
12.
he not?
So I don't think it's Melo because
Well,
they-
Melo's
like-
a shooter, and it's not a shooter, so.
True.
All right. In the 2000s, the Denver Nuggets all-star players were Antonio McDyess, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson, obviously not.
Excuse me.
Chauncey Billups, no.
Nope.
Carmelo Anthony. I feel like it has to be like Carmelo Anthony.
It's not Carmelo
Can't be
Anthony
Carmelo
because it's not a
Anthony.
shooter.
And he's in the West for the majority of his career. He was also on the Knicks. Can't.
So in
Like,
the
it'd be hard to
2000s,
answer
there were no
I will
all-stars
say
that fit
one
that
thing.
criteria.
I will say one thing. I don't necessarily consider someone a shooter, more so a scorer.
So I guess it's Carmelo.
All right, so fuck it. Is it Carmelo Anthony?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
A shooter? No.
Kenyon Martin was in an All-Star for the Nuggets.
I think
You have 2 questions remaining.
I think it
Kenyon
might be
Martin was an
no.
All-Star for the
How
Nuggets.
tall
No, he was
How
not.
tall was he?
No, but he's saying some stupid shit about scoring and shooting. It can't be Kenyon Martin.
I know.
Chauncey Billups is under 6'7".
I just gave it away.
Is it Alex English?
That's what I looked up. Was it Alex English?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Yay!
We did.
Trunks, we did it. Look, I looked him up.
Let's go.
I had to look up to see how tall he was.
Well, it's been fun.
All right. See ya.
Ball game.
This is BallGame.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do be sure to follow us on all of our socials in that description. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for other ball game content. Thank you.